We're live.
Whoa.
Are we?
I hope
Oh,
so.
yes, we are. Okay. Because I
Yes.
saw you go live and I clicked on the thing, and then it was at your offline screen, and you were like, "We're live," and I'm like, "Are we? Shit!"
Oh my God, I'm getting a phone call.
Answer it on stream.
It's from BC. I don't know anyone in British
Put them on
Columbia.
speaker.
Let him
We
talk to
hung up
us.
on them.
Oh.
Oh, well,
They're
that could
probably
have been
here
fun.
to. They want to say they have like a warrant for my arrest or something.
Press
Guarantee
5
it.
if you want them to tell you in Cantonese. Guaranteed.
Wait, why would somebody in BC have a warrant for your arrest?
It's just spam calls.
Is that really what they're saying?
They'll be like, I don't know, CBSA has your package, or there's been, I don't know, a payment of $99.99 for an iPhone on your credit card. Press 1 or something for more
All right.
details.
See, over here, we're getting spam calls like, "Hello, we saw your energy bill and it's really high. Would you like to lower it? Click 1 to talk to a person." And what I do is I wait until it connects to a person, and then the moment they start saying anything, I'm like, "You are live on the radio. Please do not swear. Tell us your name and what you're doing, please. You have entered our," or something like, "You've entered our £15,000 giveaway. Just tell us who was the biggest fart in fartdom," or some shit like that.
Nice.
Sometimes I do that, but then with the new age of AI and stealing people's voices, I've kind of just
Yeah,
started, I'll pick up and I won't say anything and I'll just wait.
yeah,
And if they talk, then it's like, okay, that's probably a person that actually wants to talk to me. And if
yeah.
there's nothing and they just hang up, I'm like, yeah, fuck you too, buddy.
One time, I'm not brave enough to do it, but sometime I'm desperate to pick up the phone and be like, "Oh yeah," and see what happens.
I think
You should do it. I'm gonna start doing that.
Please do, please do.
You have to
Like, what if
record
we
it.
all, like, between now and the next episode, which is our 1 year anniversary, we all need to pick up the phone and go, "Oh yeah," and see what happens. I'm gonna keep going, "Oh yeah." It's in my head now. I can't stop it. It's a
Please don't
tick.
do it throughout the whole stream.
I
I'll
will
be
try
so
my
mad.
best. So Elizabeth is having a not Elizabeth. Eleanor is having a nightmare, and she hears her mother calling, and her mother's like, "Oh yeah."
We gotta introduce the book.
We do. We also need to say hello.
Yeah.
Who
Hello.
who who wants to do it this week?
It's you.
Um,
It's me.
it's your
Okay,
book pick.
that's true. Okay. Hello and welcome to today's episode of the Tea and Tales Tavern. I am Peter. Where am I? I'm at the bottom, directly above me.
Is me. I'm Jam. And next to me on my, I think it's this way. It totally is.
You're right, I guess. Your
Yes.
immediate right.
Delay.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not doing the casting right now.
We would have never known.
Yeah, we would never have known. We'd just be like, "Oh, maybe there's an email. Maybe there's some news happening."
No.
You
Is there
literally
some
just
news
outed
happening?
yourself. Is there news?
I have no news.
You're supposed to do the news, Peter. You said this was your thing.
I do, and I have zero news because nobody's done anything between now and last month.
I've been stalking some authors' pages, but anything they've posted has seemed kind of personal. So, that's their news. I'm
Yeah.
not posting their news for their personal news for our news.
Right, yeah. Which is fair. The only news I really have is that Ruth Ware, who wrote my personal favourite book that we've read, The Turn of the Key, she has a movie adaptation of The Woman in Cabin 10, which, as discussed, is not like a cabin in the woods, it's a fucking cruise ship. And people hate it.
Really?
Absolutely hate it. What was it? 28, 26, 27, 28%? Hello.
I think it was
On
28 when
Netflix?
you last showed us
Yeah.
on the was it a Wikipedia page? I don't know.
Rotten
I
Tomatoes.
still want to
Yeah,
see it just so I can see
We should do a movie
what
night.
is terrible.
we should.
We have
We
to.
should, the year two, we
have
should do a
to.
thing where, like, if one of us picks a film that's based on a book or book based on a film, then we need to see the film
Well, I
together.
recall someone was going to start a movie club, and then he never did.
Were we?
Someone was going to do what, sorry?
Someone was going to start
Damn.
a movie club.
That's right, yes. And I approached people about that. And they seemed in favour, but then I got sleepy. It's a progress.
That's fine.
I think
We're
I
doing
was
a lot.
I think I was kind of waiting until after year one of this got settled
That
and
sounds like a good
we were all
excuse.
more into the routine before I thought more about film club.
Mm-hmm.
Valid. Well,
So
wait,
this month's
we don't do
book.
that anymore. This month's
don't we
book
do anymore?
is, yeah. Oh, I was gonna say why you picked that book, but I
Oh,
think
we
that was
can
one of
do
our
that
later
if you want.
questions.
Yeah, that's at the end. I ask that every single month, and every single month,
I
one
feel
of you
like
is
I
like,
lied to
"We
you
do that
guys.
at the end."
No, I feel like I lied
I'm
to you guys last month.
You absolutely did lie to us.
I'm so sorry. We can do it. We can do it now if you want.
This month's book is The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson, and I picked this book because last month what did we read last month? Oh, the book club, the
Vampires.
Southern Vampire Shit House to fucking child molestation and bollocks, or whatever it's called.
Cockroach slander.
Yes.
Yeah, fucking cockroach vampires, fucking
And rats. That
and
are
big
way
rats.
too big.
Yeah, that eat women, old women,
Marsh rats that eat women and
marsh
dogs.
rats.
I did not
Yeah.
need to know that those existed, and I'm still angry about it.
Yeah. So, and also I feel like we decided that book was really shit and really hurtful and really racist and really terrible.
Yes.
And the book before that was The Turn of the Key,
Yes.
which was How to Let Your Child Not Fly.
It was
it was defying
fantastical
gravity.
take on Scotland. It was fake news.
Yeah.
It was not well researched. So
Yeah.
we've had a streak of bad books so
Yeah.
far.
So originally, what was it I chose originally? Was it The Shining? And then I was like, oh wait, no, there's a terribly horrible bit in The Shining, which is incredibly inappropriate for 2025. So I was like, we'll do Dawn of the Dead, the George Romero book. And then I was like, oh wait, there's another horrible, terrible, racist bit in that book as well. And so after the last few books, I was like, I just want something kind of spooky, kind of creepy, a little bit cozy, but still boo, you know? And so I chose what I thought was going to be a safe bet, The Haunting of Hill House. That's why I chose it, so we could be cozy and spooky and just enjoy, you know? I'm still waiting to enjoy it.
You know, it was interesting. It was an interesting book. I would say I enjoyed some aspects of it, but not for I think the reasons I should have.
Did you hate at a point where you hate reading it? Were you like, oh, I'm gonna fucking finish this book and rip it in, you arsehole?
At some point, I was reading it. I was like, what's happening? What is the point? Where are we going? Why are they talking so much about absolutely nothing? And then I was like, oh, these guys they're just a goofy bunch of adults having a goofy time. And then the haunting happened. And I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
And then things happened at the end. I was like,
It's definitely lowercase haunting, not uppercase haunting. It's like haunting adjacent. It's like if you took some haunting and sprinkled it and there was like some dust in the air of haunting, that's what this book had.
Yeah, so if anyone's seen like the Netflix series, The Haunting of Hill House, there's like, I guess, Easter eggs where there's just like the whole place, the house is like completely haunted. There's ghosts in the background, everything. And so I thought it would be the same with this book. So I was just like, as I was reading it, I was trying to figure out like, is this person actually a ghost? Or is this like a poltergeist? Or what's happening here? And so I was like hyper vigilant for no reason.
Yeah.
It made me sad.
Literally no reason.
So I have like notes throughout the books like, oh, ghost? And it's not.
Ghosts? Never mind. Back to bullshit.
Yeah. Possession? No.
So I just did a thing which is very silly. Let's start the recap. Shut up. Nobody asked you. You didn't even read it.
Okay.
She didn't read the book. She Do you mind, madam? We're talking.
That's so funny. Today I asked Lola if she knows how to read because she was trying to get all up in my book. And then she just didn't fucking read it.
Maybe she knew it was not great. I don't want to say a
Yeah.
bad book. It was not great.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to say it's a bad book. Spoilers for the ending. So we find ourselves starting with a fellow called Montague. Was his name John Montague? I think his
Pretty
name
sure
is
it
John
was.
Montague.
I think it's John.
Dr. Montague.
And he's basically a Ghostbuster. He wants to be a Ghostbuster. He wants to be Bill Murray. And he somehow hears about Hill House. You're ruining it. I'm trying to create an ambiance.
He's an academic Ghostbuster. He's not like the
Yeah.
other Ghostbusters.
Yeah. So he's more like Egon than Peter Venkman.
I don't know these people.
Okay. So he sends out letters to people like, "Hey, I've got this house. You want to come vibe?" And basically nobody replies to him except for two people. Eleanor, who is, I'm going to say it already, she's batshit crazy. And then there's Theo, who's just a bit emo and gothic. So
Is that the vibe you got from her?
yeah, I thought Theo was
Oh.
definitely like a wee, if not fully goth, then absolutely emo, 100%.
She gave me preppy cheerleading vibes.
Really?
Cheerleader vibes. Yeah, I don't know
That's
why.
interesting.
I thought like eclectic artist.
Yeah, I can see
We all
that.
just got different vibes from this woman.
She's wearing bright yellow, for God's sake.
That's true. And who is it that wears red later? Oh, it's Eleanor that wears red later, isn't it?
Red.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a whole foot thing which Quentin Tarantino must love. So Eleanor had a whole thing that when she was a kid, it started raining rocks on her house because reasons. And that lasted for like 3 days, and they were like, "Oh, let's get Eleanor out of the house." And Eleanor leaves, and the rocks go and never come back. So some shit's up with Eleanor. And Theo, which is also, I wonder how much of the film Ghostbusters came from this novel, because at the beginning of the film Ghostbusters, Peter Venkman is holding up cards. And admittedly, the woman's getting them absolutely wrong, but she's a pretty woman. And Venkman's like, "You're getting them right," and shocks the other guy. Theo did a thing with some cards where she guessed them correctly. So I guess it's nothing like Ghostbusters, but it kind of is, in a way. So that's their claims to fame. And Luke comes along because he's going to inherit the house. His aunt owns it currently, and he's there to supervise and make sure they don't talk shit about the house, although absolutely they do. So Eleanor's like, "I'm going to go to Hill House." And her sister's like, "The fuck you are in my car." And Eleanor's like, "Actually, it's half my car, so only, yeah, I'm going to take my car." And the sister's like, "The fuck you are going to take my car?" And Eleanor's like, "Actually, it's half my car, it's half, yeah."
To be fair, the sister was a bitch.
Yeah, the sister was a raging bitch.
'Cause
Absolutely.
Eleanor is paying like half the insurance or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's half her car.
Yeah.
But the sister's like, I'm the adult and I'm the responsible one and I'm older and it's my car. And even though I'm going away on vacation and I won't need the car, what if I do need the car and then I don't have the car because you have the car?
Yeah.
She was a bitch.
I do kind of feel like maybe Eleanor could have swayed the sister a little bit or come to some kind of agreement, but the husband in the background is typical, because this is set in the 1950s, which, would anyone have known that? Sounds like it's set in 1812.
Yeah.
But the husband's like, "No, you're not taking our car. I am man. I speak. I make decisions." And we're like, "Fuck you. Suck a fuck." But anyway, Eleanor goes to try and steal the car, but before she does, she bumps into an old woman randomly and knocks over like the reduced stuff which the woman got from the store, which I didn't think happened in 1950s. Because I don't know if you have it here, but in supermarkets here, we have like a reduced section. It's stuff that's going out of date and that kind of thing.
that.
So, yeah. So this woman has done that, and she's got like a cake and some tomatoes, which are pre-sliced. Who buys pre-sliced tomatoes? Slice your own fucking tomatoes, you lazy cow.
What if she has arthritis and she can't?
She's
Then
elderly and old, Peter.
Then she gets to eat a whole tomato. It doesn't matter what shape the tomato's in, just eat it. My God.
What do you mean? What if she wants it like on a sandwich and she needs it sliced?
Then she can slice it.
She
It won't kill her.
Her arms are broken.
I just want to add, I thought this whole incident lasted far too long in the book because
Oh my God.
I don't think it represented it.
No.
There was no meaning to it.
No.
Like, it happened. You could have just brushed it off in a sentence. She knocked down a poor woman and helped her up afterwards, and the woman yelled
Yeah.
at her, and then they moved on. But I
There's
think
a-
it was like
There's a lot of
4
things
or
that
5
happen.
pages.
It's a good 4 or 5 pages of Eleanor trying to be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I knocked it down." And the woman's like, "Yeah, you fucking should be, you bitch." And
then
Eleanor's
she's
like,
like-
"I'll make it better."
When she had to pay for the taxi, like that also just went on for way too long. And I didn't
Mhm.
understand. Like, I thought something was gonna happen. Like, the guy was gonna kidnap the old lady and kill her or something.
Yeah.
Like, there had to
See,
have
that
been
was
a reason.
one of the moments where I'm like, oh, ghost? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought, like, is this woman going to come back at Hill House? Like, oh, how are you here? What are you doing here? And she's like, I'm still pissed about my cheesecake, bitch.
Or like,
Which,
she
in
was
fairness,
turn
I would
out-
be.
baker or something. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe's here. Hello. I didn't see Joe was here. Hello, Joe.
Joe's been here.
Sorry, Joe.
You're
I have
too
feelings about this
yapping.
book. Yeah. So this whole thing happens with a woman, and again, I think it's when the book came out in 1959? Question mark. I did search it. 1959, I believe the book came out in. So assumably it's set about then. And the old woman is like, yeah, just give him a couple of bucks and a tip. So Eleanor gives $2.50 to this cab driver. And in 1950, I'm going to Google a currency exchange rate. So give me a second.
$2 in 1950.
1959.
And the Roaring 50s. Was it the Roaring 50s? No, this was after the war. What was happening in the 50s? I wasn't alive.
Thank you for
Neither were my parents.
I was, but it's terrible. No, that can't be right. Okay, so $2.50 in 1959 is worth $27.83 today.
That can
American
get you
dollars?
places.
Yeah, American dollars.
Oh, that can definitely get you places.
That can get you from like wherever where is this set, by the way? It's definitely in America.
Of
And
course.
It is in America. I don't
There's-
remember where.
This is one of the points I'll make later. There's so much British shit reference in this book that I was like, I genuinely do not know where this is supposed to be set.
The way they were speaking did not seem American.
Oh my god, yes. Who is it? I think it's Luke who's like, yes, it's a jolly good thing. And I'm like, when has an American ever said the word jolly apart from Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins?
It's part of the reason why I thought they were just like a bunch of goofy adults being goofy. It's like, are you mocking the British, or is this just how you talk?
Exactly. I thought like at one point like it was maybe a parody of like upper class people and like
Yeah.
coming down to normal people, but no, it seems very earnest in the depiction. So that's definitely not what it was. Anyway, Eleanor yeets this old woman off into the cab. The cab goes off, never to be heard from her fucking again, or even thought about again.
Not even
So-
brought up at any point in the book
No.
ever again.
Not even like, oh, I had an interesting journey. There's an old woman who was a bit of a cow, but I paid her off, gave her a couple of bucks, and sent her on her way. So Eleanor steals. Does she steal the car?
She does.
Yeah.
So what happens is,
What do you
like, she
think?
tells her sister she's not going to wait. Like, what actually happened in the book, or what I think?
Yeah,
about
like morally, what do you think? Did she
Oh.
steal the car?
it? I think technically she did, because even though it is half her car, she had already told her sister she wasn't going to take it. Right. So it's like,
Right.
you're taking it without letting this other person know.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, is it stealing? It's borrowing. I'm sure she would have brought it back if things didn't happen at the end.
Yeah, compared to what happens to this car, this is a nothing.
Yeah, so she borrowed it without permission.
Yeah. I think if I was the sister and I discovered the car was gone, which by the way, when would that have happened? Because the sister was going away on holiday.
Mhm.
But how far away is she going on holiday if she's like, oh, we might need the car?
Into the mountains.
Yeah, I think they said how far, but I don't remember. I think it was like a few hours drive. I wasn't paying attention to her and her problems.
Yeah.
We have bigger
She's got her
issues
shit
at
going on.
hand.
Yeah. So Eleanor's on the road and she stops and looks at shit, which I think we're supposed to meant to be like, oh, this is whimsy. She's discovering world. She's seeing life outside her town. But in reality, it's like, what the fuck is in this woman's head? She is absolutely out her tree. She is a lunatic. She's like, I could sit by a river. I could go see a fairy. I could be a fairy. I could be a fairy and then find some young man on a horse. And me and this man and this horse could run away and live happily ever after. It's like, lady, fucking, my God. If I have to stick with you for a whole 203 pages, I will be very unhappy.
Honestly,
So
during that entire part, I was worried, like, not worried. I was wondering if this was like, high school English class where you got to read into everything and like, what's the meaning of that flower and all of this
Yeah.
and the atmosphere. And
yeah,
like, I was going to commit to doing it and looking into it. But then the book ended and I was like, nah,
yeah,
no.
not worth it. Not worth the time. And there's actually a bit which I thought was a little bit of excitement because the sentence is something like she almost stopped forever, and I thought like, ooh, is there maybe some kind of crash or some kind of attempt to crash or what happens? Like, did she find a truck on the other side of the road? It was just like, no, she just liked a house and didn't want to move. So again, we were deprived of any kind of excitement. So Eleanor makes it into the town. No, she doesn't. She stops at a place for a cup of tea or
That
coffee.
is the
Coffee.
town.
Yeah. Oh, it's the town before where she sees the little lass with the cup of stars.
Yeah. Oh, was that not the same place? Because I thought it was
No, that
like,
was
there's the town.
Those are two different places.
Yeah, those are
Oh,
two different
damn.
places. Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
little kind of roadside cafe she stops at, and there's the kid who has the cup of stars, which again,
What does
maybe a
that
little
mean?
ghosty. Is this kid going to come back at Hill House and be like, I found my cup, Eleanor, and then fucking smack it in her face? Nothing. Not a jot of excitement. So she starts driving again, ends up at this second cafe in the town, the name of which I do not care to remember. Hill House. Excuse me. Calm yourself. We're talking about Hill House. So she gets into this other town, and goes into this diner, which is apparently a piece of shit. Everyone's very judgmental. Like, everything's dirty to these people. Everything's unkept, even though it looks fine. It's like it's just a place. Very judgmental people. And this older man, he's described as an older man, like a middle-aged man, and this girl who isn't quite described, but assumably she's kind of a young lass, I thought.
Younger for sure, but
Yeah.
I don't know, like
Yeah, I
specifically her
assumed.
age.
Yeah, I assumed she was like maybe late teens, early 20s, just kind of doing a job to get by and shit. And they're laughing with each other and cackling. And Eleanor's like, huh, okay, cool. And then Eleanor starts chatting. He fucks off, never to be heard from again. And so she's chatting to the lass behind the counter, and the lass is like, nobody comes here. Why would they come here? And Eleanor's like, you've got such nice mountains, and it looks very pretty. And the lass is like, fucking yay, good for us. Fucking zippity doo, off your pop, kind of shit.
To be fair, Dr. Montague, when he had like sent out the letters, he was like, don't talk to the people of the town because they're hostile to outsiders. And don't mention Hill House because they're gonna kill you, I guess. I don't know.
Which would actually that would have been the dream. Like, you're scrolling through the book, and Eleanor's like, and the conversation's like, oh, I'm heading up to Hill House, and the one behind the counter picks up the knife she was using to cut pie, stabs it straight into Eleanor's forehead. The end. Credits. Like, the rest of at least 280 pages at this point, because we've gone through like 6 pages of her journey, and it's just blank, just nothing. The end.
I did think the townspeople would have a bigger role in the book, and they did not.
Yeah. Like
everything else.
Yeah. I thought it'd be a big climax, like, okay, for the last time, we're going to help the people at Hill House, and we're going to burn the shit to the ground. This is done. Ugh. We've already made a better book than the woman who wrote the book, Shirley Jackson. Shirley Jackson, if you're listening, and I hope you are, wherever you may be, definitely hell for writing this piece of shit.
I think
Hey,
he's dead.
I don't want to get haunted by her. I don't, I don't want that smoke.
Oh, no, I will take that. I will take that. I wish Shirley Jackson to come and haunt me so we can have a conversation about how to write a good book.
Good God.
Okay, I don't.
And I
think
haven't even
I
published
do not
anything.
claim any of this energy. Holy shit!
If Peter's
I got
gone next
so
month.
hostile.
If I come back next month and I'm just like, yes, I was incorrect about Hill House. It is actually a very pleasant journey, and I enjoyed it immensely. I
Yo.
think we should all read The Haunting of Hill House again. And
I will
let us
block
read
you
it.
so fast. I'll be like, Peter who? I've never heard of him.
Where are we in the book? I've completely forgotten. Yeah, Eleanor's at this cafe, and then she goes up to Hill House, and there's this. Is he ever mentioned again? Dudley, the husband. Does he ever appear? I don't remember him.
No. So he's mentioned as they're coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think he gets brought up one more time about like when Miss Dudley's like leaving and they're like, oh, I wonder what they do. And that's it. We
Yeah.
never hear from him. We never see him ever again. He served his purpose. He let them in the house.
Yeah. And I could even have accepted, like, oh, it's him sneaking around making noises. It's him and her in team trying to scare people so they can get the house themselves. Fucking nothing. Not a fucking sausage. My God. So, Dudley, which there's a place in the UK called Birmingham, and if you're from. Actually, there's a town called Dudley, but people in Dudley say Dudley. So every time I see the word Dudley, I'm like, it's Dudley. So, Dudley opened the gate. Oh, no, he didn't. He was giving her shit. And he wasn't even giving her good shit. He was just like, why are you here? And she's like, I'm expected. And he's like, well, I didn't hear about this, and there's nobody else here, so you can get solidly to fuck. You and your pretty car. I don't know what this voice is. So they do that for about a page and a half, until eventually she's like, fucking let me in. And he's like, okay, cool, fine. Opens the door. Gets on the floor. Everybody does the dinosaur.
I don't know that.
She drives up to the house. Does she and Mrs. Dudley? That's gonna be a thing. I'm sorry. It's a stim now. I can't help it. So Mrs. Dudley opens the door, and she's like, "Yo, I'm here to look after you. I'm not picking up after you. I'm not staying when it gets dark. Did I mention I'm not staying when it gets dark? Because when it gets dark, I'm not staying. If you think I'm staying after it gets dark, you are incorrect. Because when it gets dark, fucking zoom, Speedy Gonzales out of there. There will be a Mrs. Dudley-shaped hole in the door, like that. Just follow the Dudley-shaped blur out the door." And Eleanor's like, huh, cool, okay. And Eleanor goes up to her room, the blue room, which, spoilers, and I don't want to do this to anybody, but it's the blue room because there's blue shit in it. The walls are blue, the curtains are blue, the bed sheets are blue. I was blue in the face with rage after reading how blue the room was. It's a whole
Blue,
bullshit. Da-ba-dee-da-ba-die. Oh my God. Out of all the things I expected you to say, that is not it.
Really? That was the whole
I am
time.
so joyful. I am so joyful.
Blue Man Group. I'm blue. Got a bop to it. It's a good song. Not the room, though. The room was trash.
Yeah. I honestly didn't. I think that was a massive song over here and in Europe, but I didn't think it had. Obviously, you'd probably maybe heard it, but
Obsessed.
It's such a bop. It's an amazing song. That's
God, that should be my song pick for this book, but it's not.
It should be. Oh my God! Did you pick a song? I did
pick
pick
a
a
creepy
song.
song to save the book.
I did pick a song, but I'm changing my song now. I haven't committed it yet, so that's my song now. Thank you, Jam.
You're welcome.
So, Eleanor's in the blue room, and controversially, remember this is 1959, and Eleanor has got trousers.
Oh, yeah.
Can you believe a woman wearing trousers? What next? They'll want the vote. Unbelievable. And such a big deal is made out of Eleanor having not one, my friends. No. She has 2 pairs of trousers. Can you believe it?
Not to be fair. I think Eleanor's like backstory and just her life. She's like this very sheltered weirdo kid.
Yeah.
Adult. Sorry, she's like 30. But anyways, I think her mom had something against her wearing trousers or whatever. And like up until this point, all she did all her life was take care of her like sick and ailing mother. And then her mom dropped dead like a week before. And she's like, I'm going to go to Hill House. So she's like finally doing things for herself and being independent. And she's all like, Look at all the whimsy. I bought myself trousers. Oh my gosh, when I'm brave enough, I'm gonna put them on. So that's Eleanor.
Yeah, I didn't mention any of that. Eleanor's mum did just fucking die. And is it ever really revealed why? Like, I remember zero about this book. I kind of speed read most of it, but it's like she just kind of died.
She had some kind of like long-term illness. I
Yeah.
don't remember if they've mentioned it, but she was like the mom was sick with something for a while,
Yeah.
and the only one taking care of the mother was Eleanor, not like the sister, whatever her name was.
Carrie.
Carrie?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just like Eleanor's duty to do all of that. And
Yeah.
then when her mom passed, it's just like, well, now I'm my own person. What do I do?
Yeah.
There is a bit like later in the book. I don't know how reliable it is, but Eleanor was like thinking about when her mom passed. I guess her mom, like their rooms were beside each other, so her mom was like knocking on the wall trying to get her attention to like bring her the medicine.
Yeah.
And then Eleanor was sleeping, and so she's like she doesn't know if that was real or like what, but
Yeah.
she slept through her mom needing medicine.
Which was another thing. I was like, ghost? Maybe her mom was already dead.
Yeah.
That's where my brain was, but not a ghost, I think. Maybe it was. I don't know, Shirley Jackson.
See, I thought maybe it'd be like, oh, Eleanor fills the pool, and Hill House is like a kind of like limbo. That's the term, like a limbo kind of waiting room, and the mother's in the limbo, and she's like, "Come to me at Hill House." Fucking nothing. I cannot say nothing enough about this book.
It was like seemingly a lot of dead ends.
Yeah, just ridiculous. Oh my god. So she's unpacking her 2 pairs of trousers, which they call slacks, which I've heard the term before, slacks. Is that like a brand of, not like a style of trousers, or is it just a word Americans use for trousers?
I think like dress pants, fancy pants.
Okay.
Like I think
like
they're
official
like,
formal pants.
I think of them as more like formal and fancy. Like you would wear them like business casual to work if you worked at like a office where they care.
Okay.
At least
I
that's
always assumed they were like the business pants that for whatever reason you had to wear suspenders with. I don't even know why that was a style. Like, why aren't your pants staying up on their own? I don't know.
Yeah. If we needed suspenders, God would have invented a belt.
Or an ass. Grow your glutes.
Yeah, exactly. That does help keep trousers up.
that's
We're on fire tonight.
True.
This might be the best episode we've ever done. I'm loving this.
We hate them.
And we hate it. Anyways, so at some point Theo arrives. Theodora, who's never given a last name. She's just Theodora. And knocks on the door. Does she knock on? I don't even know how Eleanor knows Theo has arrived. Oh, she hears the car, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yes, she hears the car. And Theo comes in, and Eleanor immediately falls in love with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Theo gets a bit of a crush on her as well. So they're just kind of falling in love. And for whatever reason, they're like, let's go. No, excuse me. Theo is given the room next to Eleanor's, which is the green room. And do you know why it's called the green room? Does anyone have a guess?
Nuh-uh.
Okay, so gather around. What if I were to tell you? Gather around. What if I were to tell you that everything in the green room is green?
Oh my
Peter
God.
Greenwood, you are a liar.
You challenge you impugn my yeah, okay. Yeah, everything in the green room is green. It's green, you guys, and there's no song about being green. Well, there is literally a song about being green. It's by Kermit. It's not easy being
The
green.
frog?
Yeah.
Kermit
Yep.
the frog?
Yeah.
You need to use his whole title or I won't know who you're talking about.
What do you mean you don't know who Kermit is? He's like
How many other
Beyonce,
celebrities
just
are
one
there?
name.
Yeah. How many other celebrities
there's
are there called
only
Kermit?
one Beyonce.
There's only one Kermit. Who the fuck
Yeah.
else is named Kermit?
The only
I
other
don't know,
Kermit I can
man.
think of is Jenna Marbles' dog.
True.
Exactly.
So the green room is Theo's room, and Eleanor's in not the red room, the blue room. What
And
does
it's
green?
attached by like a
Yes,
bathroom
like a
thing.
hotel, because
Yeah.
reasons.
Mm.
And it's never elaborated who used to be in those rooms. Like, is it kind of in my head? It's kind of implied that that's the daughter's houses, the daughter's bedrooms, who originally
well,
lived in Hill House, so they could hang out. But that's never, ever implied in this book.
You're right. I don't think they really bring it up. Like they do tell us the history of the house, but they
Yeah.
don't say who was in what room, aside from like the baby's room, I think. They're like, it's the nursery.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, there was a baby in there at some point.
You know, I think it makes sense that the two girls had the conjoined rooms.
Yeah.
Because that is common in houses, and usually you put the two siblings in there and they share a bathroom.
Yeah. And that makes sense, but it's never been like, oh, this used to be the bedroom of the little girls. And we'll get to the history of Hill House, because that's coming up in a little bit. But Theo and Eleanor are immediately in love. In fact, at this point, like, one of them grabs the other one's hand and is like, let's go. And they leave the house, and it's getting dark, and they go down by the river. And they sit
go on
down
like
by
a
the
little
river.
picnic.
Yeah, they talk about this. Do they ever have? I don't think they ever have the picnic. They never have the picnic.
They have several picnics, but I
do
don't
they?
know if Theo and Eleanor have a picnic just themselves. I know at some point there's one with Luke involved.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I'm trying to ship Theo and Eleanor, but Luke.
Yeah, I was.
No. Yeah.
When I thought it would be like Eleanor and Luke would be a thing, and I didn't see like Theo being in love with Eleanor. I thought she was just like, oh, bestie, we're the only women here, so we're gonna be best friends and we're rooming together. And Eleanor, for whatever reason, fell too hard, too fast for this stranger.
Listen, I wanted
and
it doesn't need to make sense, Jim. I just wanted it to happen.
Yeah.
But also, I thought Theo was with her roommate. Like.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the thing.
That's implied, yeah. And they were roommates.
Yeah.
Because she tells Eleanor about it, and then Eleanor assumes that she's married, and Theo's like, no. So I'm like, oh. Oh, I see.
See, I thought Theo was absolutely in love, but I thought she was trying to play like cool and like detached, like still kind of a bit crazy about her, but like, yeah, you know, it's cool, it's whatever.
No, at the beginning I was team shipping them, and then when it got to the end, I was like, oh, Theo hates that bitch.
Yeah, that degrades quickly. So
Eleanor hated her more.
Yeah.
She needed help.
She did.
So they're down by the river and they see a rabbit or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of implied to be spooky. Like they see something moving in a tree and they're like, oh, it was a rabbit.
Yeah, like I don't know if they saw something first or they hear something and then Theo's like, over there. And then they see something move. And then it startles the two of them. But Theo's like, it was a rabbit. And Eleanor never actually saw it. She's just like, oh, well, Theo, whatever, said it was a rabbit. So it was just a rabbit. And we're just, we're startled because we know this house is supposed to be spooky. So we thought maybe it was a ghost. Was it a ghost? I don't know.
Just the ghost of a caveman rocking through the trees. That would have been excellent. Why not a caveman? Or a dinosaur? Where are the dinosaur ghosts?
Where are the dinosaurs? Just bring the dinosaurs.
I think the dinosaurs didn't have enough hatred in their hearts to haunt things or people. They were just vibing. And then they got wiped out.
Spoken like someone who never saw the T-Rex in Jurassic Park, that bitch is furious. She has a vendetta against every motherfucker on that island, even before.
You know what? If I had died peacefully or whatever, and you resurrect me to live in a fucking park so people can spectate and look at me and be like, oh my god, that bitch is huge, I'd be pissed. I'd be very vengeful.
That's fair. I absolutely see it from the dinosaurs, from the T-Rex's position now, but we have people trying to hunt like ghosts from the 1800s, like, oh, the ghost of Lizzie Borden, but where is the T-Rex ghost? That's what I want to know.
It's in our cars. It's our oil. It's our gas.
Oh. See if we get the Ouija board up. There is a T-Rex who's going to have a lot of words to say to you. Is there a T-Rex among us now? R-O-A-A-A-A-A-A-R. Roar? What the fuck are we do? Oh, yes, the rabbit. And they go inside, and by this time, fucking John Montague and Luke have arrived. And they're telling them about scary things. And Luke says something which is so smarmy and slimy. It's something like, yes, I also fear the rabbit, or something like that. It's like they're saying how they saw a rabbit and were scared, and he's like, yes, the rabbit is terrified. So it's not worded like that, but he says something to that effect. And it's like, oh, you absolute fucking cock. You are just a cock of a man. Like, he's never... How old is Luke supposed to be? I always felt he was kind of like around the same age as Theo. Like maybe 20s.
Well, Theo...
So he's definitely...
Oh, no, sorry. I was thinking of Eleanor. Keep going.
So I always felt... I felt Theo was like, oh, here's two ladies in my house. I'm going to see what I can do. Oh, because he says about the picnic. He's like, I will accompany you on your picnic, and I'm going to have a great time doing it. Oh, yeah.
This is not the voice I had for Luke in my head.
That's absolutely the voice I had for Luke in my head. Also, very early on, Luke becomes John's bitch. Like, John Montague sends Luke to do everything. Luke, it all. Luke, get the brandy. Luke, do that. And I'm like, fucking Luke is going to own this house. Luke is going to bury you in the basement, bitch. Do not tell Luke. I didn't like Luke, but I was kind of in his corner when Dr. Montague kept getting him to do shit.
Well, I guess it's the 50s, and you gotta respect your elders, especially when they're academics. And also, I think... I don't know if... Because, like, the backstory we get on Luke is he's kind of a con artist, and his aunt's... Yes. Mom?
Yes.
Aunt? I don't know.
It's his aunt who owns the house.
His aunt is going to give him the house if he behaves himself, which is kind of why he's there, right? And I'm not sure if maybe he needed a good review from Dr. Montague to be like, yeah, your nephew was great. Give him the house. Like, I don't know. I assume that's why he was on his best behavior and making... What the fuck were the drinks he was making? Dr. Montague was like, no, too much alcohol or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was on his best behavior with his ladies.
But at the same time, he is actively canvassing the place. He's fully like, okay, what can I steal? There's some silver here, but that'll be too noticed. What can I fucking pinch? What can I half inch into me bag? Mm-hmm. That's in English. That's like Cockney rhyming slang. Half inch means pinch, steal. And then what happens? They have dinner? Do they have dinner?
Yeah, so they keep asking Dr. Montague why the fuck they're here, and he's like, we'll talk about tomorrow. But they're like, we want to know now. And he's like, no, we'll talk about tomorrow. And they keep going back and forth for a bit. And he's like, fine, I'll tell you after dinner. So they have dinner, and what's her face is there, Miss Dudley, and she's doing her whole spiel, which made me think, is she a ghost?
I thought she was too. She just kept fucking repeating, and she didn't stop.
The same shit.
Yeah.
Over and over, the same way.
She says the same thing to Eleanor, but she says the same thing to Theo about the house, leaving after 6, leaving after dark, and then she says the same shit about I leave the dishes, I'll get them in the morning. She repeats everything, so I thought maybe she's a ghost, she's stuck, she doesn't know.
I was convinced she was a
ghost. And especially when she's like, you know, after dark, no one will hear you scream after dark. And I think there's even a part where she's bringing the two men up to like their rooms and stuff, and as like they're going up the stairs, she's doing the whole thing again, verbatim, word for word, and like they're having their own conversations while she's doing her whole spiel. But it's like, is she human? What the fuck's going on with her?
Yeah. And it's kind of, I noticed this because I thought, oh, maybe this is proof she's a ghost. There's a bit where Eleanor thinks Mrs. Dudley, like she puts down her suitcase, and it's kind of implied, Eleanor assumes that Mrs. Dudley is going to take the suitcase, but Dudley's like, fucking, let's go, and just leaves it. So Eleanor has to pick it up herself. So I thought maybe she can't touch shit from outside. Maybe that's going to be a big clue she's a ghost. Say it with me now. Nothing.
Nothing at all. That led nowhere.
Absolutely nothing. Again, we've written a better book in the first 48 minutes we've been doing this than this whole thing. And people said this was a good book. Everyone
And
who
you
I
know
said is
what?
like, "Oh, this is a
At
good
this
book."
point, we're like almost halfway through the book.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing's happened. But anyways, so they have dinner and then they go into what their mission is in the history of Hill House. I don't know if
They
you
do
want
the
to
history of
talk
Hill
about
House the
that.
next morning because tonight they're this night they're in the study. And again, Dr. Luke is like, not Dr. Montague is like, Luke,
Montague.
go get me shit. Go get me a chair and shit. And so Eleanor's sitting by the fire and she's like, I like apple pie. I like clouds. I like fucking bumblebees. And just revealing all this shit. Because they're making fun of their own identities.
Mm-hmm.
Which made me think Theo is the funniest because Theo has the funniest fake backstory. And all Eleanor is sitting there doing is like, I like clouds, I like turtles, and just whatever.
And the whole time
Absolutely.
she's thinking like she really wants to fit in with these people. And she's like,
Yeah.
look at the four of us here by the fire and me. I'm included in this group and we're all having such a great time because I fit here and I belong here. And it's like, you're lonely, get some friends.
Yeah.
Go to a library, get some friends.
What this made me think of is, you know, that I don't know what it's originally from, but it's this sound on the internet. We're all gonna be safe, and we're all gonna have a great time. And then it's like, what in the Jesus Christ was that? That's what it made me think of. Like the start of this book is, we're all gonna be safe, and we're all gonna have a great time. And then at the end, Eleanor is like, what in the Jesus Christ was that?
That summarizes the book perfectly, honestly.
Basically, yeah. So we're gonna take a break. We'll come back. We'll reveal our casting. So yeah, in this internal monologue of Eleanor's is just full of, and immediately she's like, "We're friends. We're all friends." And it's like, you have literally just met these people. You cannot say that. And
they try to
this
do like
whole
a game night for a
Yeah.
bit, and then we realize Theodora's the only one that doesn't know how to play bridge, and it's like, gasp, that's fine, we'll
Yeah.
just do our own thing. So the two guys are playing chess because that's just what you do.
Yeah.
And I forgot what like Eleanor and Theodora are doing. They're doing their
I
thing.
think they're sitting by the fire, just talking and trying not to smooch. Oh, they be smooching. They be smooching. Oh, wait, they're not smooching. Disappointing. Nothing! At this point, they go to bed and they wake up the next morning. Nothing really happens.
Mm-mm.
Oh, wait, is this the night or is it the next night when fucking Dr.
Next
Montague
night.
leaves and comes? Do you know what night I'm talking about?
Yeah, the first night,
Okay.
peaceful, nothing happens.
Yeah.
They got a great night's sleep.
Yeah. Eleanor says it was the best night's sleep she ever had, which is, we're supposed to think, oh, that's weird, but at this point we've had 17 false starts, and I'm beyond trying to guess what's happening. So, Theo is in the bath, and she's like, Eleanor, take a bath and dress like a ray of sunshine, which is a line I actually, like, try to dress like a ray of sunshine. That was quite kind of, it's not my favourite line of the book, but it's one of my favourite lines. And they have the breakfast, and then they tour the house because Dr. Montague has been like, we're not touring the house at night. No! I will spank the fucking shit out of you if you ask me where this room is, and it's not near this room because it's over by this room, and you can't go there because it's fucking nighttime. I will fucking spank you. Don't ask until tomorrow. You got it? Like, he is so aggressive. He is ridiculous. At one point, he kicks a door. This man kicks a door. People.
Rightfully so, though, because the house, I wish they had like the blueprints for it because it sounded like it was just a fuck up layout.
Yeah. It would be very cool if, at least in, I don't know if maybe there's special editions or whatnot, but like there was a layout to Hill House, like, you know how some things do maps? That would be so cool if there'd been like a layout to Hill House, like a full plan to Hill House in like a special edition. So
I'm
it's
gonna
been,
Google it.
that would be cool.
But keep
See if you
going.
can find it. So the next day they're having breakfast and Dr. Montague is like, okay, let's walk around. So they walk around the house and it's all kind of fucked up and everyone's like, oh, we can't see this because of this. And that's when Dr. Luke is like, okay, so the man who built this house, he's like, listen, the man who built this house, his name is Hugh. Hugh Jass. No, not Hugh Jass. Hugh. His name is Hugh, and Hugh built a house for his family. And he built a tower, and he built it so it'd be dimensionally weird for on purpose. Bigger on the inside, time and relative dimensions in space. And he's literally pointing at them like this. He's like, listen. And he's telling about the history of Hill House. So Hill House was built, and Hugh's first wife fucking died on the way into the house. She didn't even get into the house. Her carriage crashed in the driveway. The next night, the next wife, what did she do? Was she the one who went to the tower?
Oh, honestly, I don't remember anyone past the first wife.
I think the tower was the companion for the daughter.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, so there was a second wife who also died in the house, and there was a third wife who died in Europe, which is much better. Give us your ghosts. Thank you for that.
Consumption.
That's right.
AKA tuberculosis. Everything is tuberculosis.
Yeah. God, it just must suck being in the middle times. Like, you breathe in, you catch a virus.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Is my stream being weird? Oh, never mind.
Did I break
Sorry, on stream we disappeared for a second.
Oh.
But we're back.
Okay.
It was just like a black screen.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, I think Twitch is being weird.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's gone again for me.
Oh,
I'm checking the stream out on delay, and we are.
Where'd we go? I didn't even do anything. Oh, are we back? Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're gone again.
Like, our voices are still there, but we just keep flashing in and out.
I don't know what's happening.
Maybe it's Shirley Jackson. Listen,
look what you did.
Are we back?
I'm not too scared of her. If she haunts books, I am in no fucking danger at all.
Also, I couldn't find a blueprint for, like, OG Hill House. It's just, like, the floor plan for the Hill House 7 years ago from Netflix.
Excuse me. Should we carry on?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. So, Hugh had 3 wives, and they all fucking died. R.I.P. these women. And there were 2 kids, 2 sisters, who we thought mentioned previously might have been in the double bedrooms that Theo and Eleanor are sharing. And they argued over who wanted Hill House, and the older sister got it. I lost caring at this point. I'm barely remembering, so please correct me if I'm wrong. And the younger sister had a companion. They were roommates. And the companion kept breaking into the house.
No, wait.
And stealing shit. Oh.
Rewind. When we were talking about who gets Hill House. So I think father died. It was supposed to be like split between them or something. And I think it was the older sister, because she got married and whatever, was living her life. She wasn't going to get Hill House. She was just going to get, like, I don't know, some inheritance. And then the younger sister was going to keep Hill House. And so she stayed there with a companion. Because she never married. So she became this old woman. And then she had a companion, which was someone from the village at the time, or town. I don't know how big it was. But someone from the town stayed with her, took care of her. They were roommates. And then the younger sister died, and then the older sister's like, that's my house. But then the companion was like, nah, wifey said it was for me. And then they were fighting over it.
Yeah. And isn't it implied that old sister took younger sister's partner?
I think
somebody
took
somebody's partner. Older sister took younger sister's partner, I believe, which is why she became a roommate. And so the
rumor was that the younger sister made that shit up.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't confirmed.
Yeah, I think so.
Just
a whole lot of hearsay.
Yeah, just people making shit up about each other.
And then there's like some fighting over the house, and then eventually the companion gets the house because the court said so. And for whatever reason, everyone in the town turns against this companion because, like, how dare you become this rich bitch who owns a mansion now? You
Yeah.
should be poor like the rest of us. And so she kind of lives in solitude with this house. And I
Until
think
she.
there were some times when the older sister had tried to like break in and steal things, but that turned
Well, that
out to
was
be
the older sister, was it?
false. Somebody
I
tried to
know
break in and
somebody
steal
was robbing.
stuff.
I think the older sister said the younger sister was breaking in.
We don't know. Someone was
know.
breaking in.
Someone was stealing
The-
shit. That's as much as we know.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, it's irrelevant.
Yeah, okay. I think the older sister said the younger sister was because she was trying to like get her like arrested or something, or just like try to get her to fuck off basically. And then at some point she was like, "Oh yeah, no, I made that shit up." She just like lost something.
Oh, okay.
I think.
So that's how the house falls into the possession of Luke's aunt, or Luke's side of the family, and Luke will inherit the house. But the companion RSVP'd off the tower with a rope, which is
Allegedly.
sad. She would have loved Pink Pony Club. And then the house had just been abandoned. And it's kind of mentioned it's mentioned a good 3 times, to my knowledge, that after this, nobody stayed in Hill House for more than a few days, no matter how long they'd rented it for. Fucked off after the first night or two, and that's like Mrs. Dudley repeating levels of shit. Like, this shit is just repeated over and over and over again. Ridiculous. Mm-hmm. So that's the story of Hill House. And it's revealed that Hill House is also built at weird angles because reasons, which actually made me very kind of suspect, because there was a story a few years ago about a man who built his own house, and I'm going to try to say this as lightly as I can on possible. He had to, as lightly as lightly as possible as I can on stream. He had 2 daughters, and he built the house so that he would be able to observe them. Like, he deliberately designed it like that. So the designing of Hill House being all at weird angles and shit, I was like, what was Hugh on about? What's Hugh doing here? I do not understand this at all. And then I don't quite know what happens now. They have like doors stuck.
So they explore the house afterwards, because I don't know if it was the night before or during that day. They kind of notice that anytime they leave a door open, it'll just close on its own.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because of the angle of the house or if it's like, oh my God, ghosts, finally. But so they come up with this idea to, like, I don't know, put something under the door to like keep them all open, but they keep shutting. So they're like, we're gonna have to nail these fucking doors closed. But I think they find out later in the day it might have been Miss Dudley shutting some of the doors. They're like, fuck her, get out of our business. But they kind of just... Sorry. No, go ahead.
They mentioned that the things they used to prop the door open with were returned back to their original places. Like, it wasn't just knocked out the way, it was back as it was.
Mm-hmm. But I think they kind of just spent the day like exploring and then having lunch or whatever at whatever times Miss Dudley was making food.
Yeah.
But no serious ghosty supernatural stuff happening yet.
Yet being the appropriate word. Actually, I can tell you. Breakfast is at 9. Lunch is at 1. She cleans up after breakfast before 1 o'clock. And then dinner's at 6, and she is out the fucking door at 6. Which, by the way, if she's out the door before dark, I don't know what it's like in whatever part of America this is, but in winter it gets dark here at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So by 6 o'clock, it's already dark. You're there after dark, lady. What the fuck are you on about?
I don't know, actually. It's the summertime right now, like in the book, not in real life.
I was going, is it?
No.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think she just means like your schedule for like while they're there.
Yeah.
Because like, why would she be putting out breakfast if no one's there?
That's a good point. But again, this also feels like whoever has rented the house, this is instructions for them as well, but they've never stayed. And so, what happens? What happens next? They have another night in the game room.
Mm-hmm. I think they have another night and everything's chill.
Yeah. Theo and Eleanor are by the fire, and like Eleanor puts her hand on Theo's hand, or Theo puts her hand on Eleanor's hand, and I'm like, "Ooh, you're getting spicy. You're getting spicy." And then one of them pulls it off, and I'm like, "Fucking, just give in to the love, okay?" And they go to bed, and that's the night. Yes, we mentioned this earlier, but that's the night when the doctor leaves the room, and he comes back in, and he's like, "Oh, I must have been imagining it. I must have been imagining it." Very loudly. He's like an attention whore. And because when people are like, "Oh, what did you imagine, doctor?" He's like, "Oh, no, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't ask me about it. It was fine. It's my imagination." And he just won't tell them anything. Which is, this whole book is like that. It's all off, like, "Oh, there was a thing here. It was very spooky, but I'm not going to tell you what it was." We this book.
Oh, was it that day, or maybe it's the next day that they're investigating? It must have been that same day because they were investigating the house, and they come across the nursery, and there's like a cold spot.
Oh,
All
yes.
the days are gonna blend together at this point because
Yeah.
it doesn't even matter. It does not matter what happened on what day. It's all just whatever. There's a cold spot in the nursery.
Yeah, they find like a breeze, and they're like, "Oh, it can't be a breeze. The house is well built." And then Eleanor smells weird shit in the library, but nobody else does. And Eleanor collapses at one point. Is it this first? Yes, she's looking at the angles of the house, and "Oh my goodness, I got the vapor." Down she goes.
But there's also like the animal heads, I guess, like the game heads are staring down, and it's like where they're looking is where the cold spot is. Oh my gosh.
It's absolutely nothing to do with just a random occurrence. This must mean, again, and this is like the 48th false start. We had 17 earlier. At this point, we built up to 48 false starts. Like, "Oh, there might be a thing, but it's fine. It's a brandy." Yeah, alcohol will definitely help the situation, he says, looking at Jam.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I am like down here, and I don't have another ones. But the cramps have subsided, so I don't have to move on to hard liquor.
Good.
So the alcohol did help, is what I'm hearing.
I took alcohol and 2 Advils.
You can't have both at the same time. That's crazy.
I've done it before.
Oh my god.
Don't you tell Jam what she can and can't do.
I will. I'm older.
I mean, I am aware you shouldn't do it at the same time, but
it's a lowercase s. It's more like an advisory. You don't have to do it. It's not like somebody will march into your house and arrest you if you do.
Oh, I will.
Will you?
Oh no.
Doing book club. If you start now, by the time we get to the end of this, you can be in a place to arrest Jam.
I could.
You could be. If you're brave enough to get on the highway.
I don't even have a car right now. Dylan's not home.
Do you have a bike?
Damn.
I do.
Well, that's gonna take days.
There you go.
I ride a bike that far.
Yeah, you can. You can ride a bike any distance.
Drive.
That's only like an extra 20 minutes, maybe, at least. At least 20 minutes, so I'm not technically wrong. Can we just talk shit for the rest of the time? I am fully done with the book.
No.
No, I'm gonna summarize it real quick. I'm gonna go through all the supernatural bullshit. Okay. So they have the cold spots. They're freaking out. They're like, "Oh, cool." Next day, Dr. Montague's like, "Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna journal all of these supernatural things, and you're gonna tell me how, like, your point of view, because I want to put this all in a fucking book, and it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a journaled, peer-reviewed book, and everyone's gonna think I'm amazing." And so the next day, they're doodling on the floor, writing in their journals about this cold spot. Everything's whatever. Later that night, oh my gosh, there's a haunting. There's knocking at the blue and green. Is that the green room?
Yeah.
They're in Theodora's room. Yeah. And then there's knocking. I think Eleanor was in bed, and then she heard Theodora freaking out, so she goes over there. And then they hear the knocking. It just keeps getting louder and louder. It's like something's banging on the door, and then Eleanor gets up to like barricade it, and Theo's freaking the fuck out. Reasonable. And
is
then
this
it like stops.
When Eleanor's like hears her mum, and she's like, "Coming, mother, coming, mother."
It might have been.
Is this the same night? I cannot remember.
I don't remember. Something happened.
Shit
it might
happens.
have been. I think she had that dream and woke up, and then there was a knocking.
Or was it a dream?
Was it? Who knows? It might have been a ghost. But anyways, the knocking stops eventually. Um, I guess Eleanor opens the door and sees like there's no damage to the actual door. Everything's fine. She calls out to the doctor and Luke. They rush over from their rooms, which are different colors. What are their room colors? Pink and
I think
yellow?
one's pink and yellow.
I think so. Anyways, they rush over and they start talking about this knocking. It's like, you didn't hear anything? What the fuck? And then the doctor is like, actually, we were just following a dog that somehow got into the house and we followed it out of the house. And then we came back up, but we didn't hear anything. And actually, we did not even hear you shouting for us until we got to the same floor. They're like, oh, crazy. That's their night. Next night, they wake up. They have breakfast. It's an amazing breakfast because Miss Dudley's just the best fucking cook in the world.
Yeah, they hate this woman because she doesn't smile and bend over backwards for them, but she apparently cooks pretty good scran.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, full, I don't know, 5-course meals every time. I don't remember what happened this day. I think there's a picnic. Um, is it anything important? I don't know. At some point, I think they start nailing the doors open, and they somehow keep closing anyways. Anyways, at some point, Dr. Montague is like, by the way, I have a wife, and she's gonna come visit in a few days. And they're like,
Yeah.
okay, sure. Oh, more hauntings. They find, I don't know if it was which specific room had it, but Eleanor's name was written somewhere. Was it Theodora's room? I know that room gets trashed at some point and there's blood all over it, and then her stuff is ruined. I think that happened after they find.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what happens after.
Yeah,
It's a message. It's like, Eleanor, come home or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And then there's this whole small bit. I don't know if it had anything to do with the ghosts, but like, do you remember when they were finding something biblical? I don't know, in the nursery, like a book, a Bible, something with drawings.
He wrote. It's like a book that the person who made the house,
Hugh.
he did his own drawings for, and they were just like super fucked up
And super detailed. And he was like, I think Luke had commented like, damn, these were for children?
Yeah.
What?
It's like, it's supposed to, like, I guess like supposed to be lessons that he wants his daughters to learn. So it's like, oh, be a good person or you're gonna end up in hell, and it's like a super detailed drawing of hell. And then
it's like the different levels of hell.
And like, I'll see you in heaven. And I think he like did like the 7 deadly sins. It was just crazy.
If you be if you be a very bad girl, then you'll end up in Hello Operator. And shit like that. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
So I think later that day, like they find the scrawling with Eleanor's name on it, and of course she's freaking out because like, why is the house talking to me? Who wrote this? What the fuck? And then they go to Theodora's room, and it's like destroyed. There's blood all over the walls, and Theodora's like, why the fuck would you do this, Eleanor? Why would you write your name, you attention whore? Fuck you. You ruined my clothes. And so Theodora has to move in to Eleanor's room, and they kind of shut off that room like permanently because ew, who wants to deal with all that? And Dr. Montague's like, I will take photos of it tomorrow and I will catalog the supernatural whatnot. And it doesn't happen. And then the wife shows up with some man in tow.
As a thought about Dr. Montague, he just loves saying tomorrow. Like, all I kept on thinking of is, sing it with me. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away.
It's like,
Jam, you
I'm not going to address this now.
Jam,
no, I don't know the lyrics.
That's fun. You don't even know that part?
Oh my god.
No.
That's messed up. How do you not know Annie?
That's like the best part.
Annie.
From Annie.
Oh,
the ginger girl who's adopted.
I've seen that movie one time. I did not care for it.
I don't remember the whole movie, but I remember that bit.
Yeah.
You know what I remember? I remember It's a Hard Knock Life because I had to sing it for my high school choir. Not high school. My elementary school choir. Sorry. My first elementary school. It was terrible. We're like, it's a hard knock life for... we're children. We're not in an orphanage. We have parents.
Okay, but you can still have a hard knock life.
It's called acting, Jam.
Yeah.
It's called expressing to the audience.
But that's the thing. We didn't do like a play. We just did the one song.
Oh, that's so
Oh, really?
funny.
And then we sang the Jungle Book, which I've never fucking seen.
Oh my god, which song from was it? I Want to Be Like You. Oh,
don't remember.
ooby-doo, I want to be like you.
No.
Love it,
No.
what a
When
song.
I remember, I will let you know.
Talk like you.
I'm gonna have to go through a
do.
list of songs from the
You
Jungle Book.
see, it's true.
Oh, that's such a...
Shoo-be-doo.
We should watch
An
it.
ape like me, shoo-be-doo-doo-be, can learn to be
What is this?
human too.
Okay, we need to bring movie
That's-
nights back.
We really
I've
do.
decided.
Oh, was it Bare Necessities?
Yes.
Look for the bare necessities,
Oh, that's
the
such a good
simple
song.
bare necessities. Forget about
Forget
your
about
worries,
your worries
and
and your
Yeah,
all that shit.
Yeah, man. I mean the bare necessities. That's how a man can rest at ease with just the bare necessity. Life.
This is like the second grade.
Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home.
We gotta finish the book,
bees are
Peter.
buzzing in the tree. Make some honey just for me.
I know we don't like it, but we gotta get through this.
You know what? Screw
I
book
would
club.
do-
We're watching The Jungle Book instead.
I will do
We're
anything at
wrapping
this
it
point
up.
to get out of it. Yeah. Next month, it's a good book, so 1 year anniversary. Come back. How do we
That's
even get
okay.
onto that? Oh, because the fucking
Tomorrow.
doctor wants everything tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow.
No, no,
Okay.
no.
No,
Come on.
no.
And it's called an encore.
No, no.
We have to get through this shit.
Okay.
You can do an encore at the end.
Okay.
So after the whole green room, Theodora's room being trashed, suddenly Eleanor and Theodora hate each other. Like,
Yeah.
absolutely cannot stand each other, despise each other. And Eleanor's like, she's still acting like everything's fine and that she's the best person in the world, but she's saying these snide remarks to piss me off on purpose. And I don't know, like, she's not wrong.
Yeah.
But whatever. Like, they're strangers, they're not besties, it's fine. Get over it. Stuff
At this
happens.
point, what happens between now and the wife arriving? Because the wife arrives and she's a right fucking boot.
I don't think a lot happened. I think it was just like going through like the nursery stuff, the room being trashed, finding Eleanor's name written in Theodora's room and scrawled somewhere else, and then finding the book for the children.
Right.
They might have gone on some picnics, but I don't think anything else spooky happened.
And if it did, we certainly weren't invited to it because there's 0% spooky in this book.
Yeah, it's mostly just chatting away about absolutely nothing.
Yeah. And they don't even sing. We sing. They don't. So the wife arrives,
Mhm.
and she doesn't have it. She's just Mrs. Montague. Did anyone gather her name? I didn't get her name to save my life. She was always just Mrs. Montague. And she's got some kind of himbo with her. His name is Arthur, and he's got a gun, which he likes waving around.
He's
Because
very
reasons.
American.
He's gonna shoot a ghost. Like, yeah, we've seen how that works. Go for it, buddy.
He's got a revolver with him to protect the ladies from the ghosts.
Right. The Ghostbusters didn't carry guns. That's all I'm saying. Although we did carry How heavy do you think a Has anyone seen Ghostbusters? We've all seen Ghostbusters, haven't we?
Yeah,
Like
but
the
it's been a
first
while.
two.
Yeah. How heavy do you think a proton pack is?
Oh, hella
'Cause-
heavy. That
Yeah.
that looked like
looks heavy.
metal.
Yeah, and it's described as being like a nuclear accelerator, so they're not light. But I always loved the...
Just
Oh, yeah, that was the coolest thing about
Guys,
a
we should
proton
be
pack.
Ghostbusters for Halloween.
Oh my god, can we dress up as Ghostbusters and do a
we
When is
can't
Halloween?
even. We don't even want to talk shit about this dead woman so she doesn't haunt us. You think we can be Ghostbusters? Are you kidding me?
I just say I want to
Well,
be Ghostbusters. I want to dress up as Ghostbusters for
Yeah.
Halloween. There's a
Oh.
difference.
Yeah,
Jam, thank you very much.
yeah. It's like,
weren't
I'd
we
like to...
supposed
What-
to be
what,
in
sorry?
costumes.
You know, I
I
thought
really
of
know
that
nothing about costumes.
as I put on this sweater today. I was like, oh yeah, didn't we talk about that? And then I was like, you know what? I don't know.
Yeah, I vaguely remember bringing that up, and I forgot about it. So
Yeah.
I completely if you put a gun to my head and said, "Are we wearing costumes?" I'd say, "Please don't do this, Jam. We're friends. This is very scary." But after that, I'd be like, you have to pull the trigger. I do not remember that. I remember zero. Although imagine one of us did, and we went fully out, and I'm here dressed like Darth Vader with like a 1,200-pound costume. Like,
That'd be so sick.
I mean, I
You
have
guys
costumes.
suck.
I can put one on if you did that. If I did that and you two did not have a costume, I would get up and change. I'd be like,
No.
fuck you both.
That's illegal.
I only have like one thing that could be used as a costume, and I kind of don't want to tell you what it is because at break I'll go and get it.
Oh, are we changing at break?
Yeah, I was gonna suggest
Yes.
that, but I didn't want to do it on stream because I was like, ooh, it'll be a fun surprise. But then you guys mentioned it.
Oh, we ruined it.
Good
job,
Still gonna
Jan.
do it. Fuck you.
So at
Let's
this
get
point,
back on track.
yeah, have we ever been? We're more on track than Shirley. Fuck you, Shirley Jackson.
Guys, I don't have the energy to be haunted right now.
It's me saying this. Listen, Ghost of Shirley Jack, it's me. Come for me, Peter. You know where I am. Peter@petershow.com. Come see me. Yeah. So the book. Mrs. Montague arrives. She's got this himbo there, she is absolutely having an affair, isn't she?
I
I
think
fully
that.
100% read that.
Especially
having
when
the
he was
affair.
like, there was one part where she ends up in the nursery and he's like in the adjoining room, and then he says something about like, oh, I'll be listening in case you guys need me or whatever, or I need company. And I was like, sir, she is married. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah. And it's all in 1950s speak, so it's not like they went and banged. It's like it was an illicit affair in the dark of the night, and like just be honest, Shirley Jackson.
And it's so sad because it makes Dr. Montague seem like such a pitiful man. Because the whole time he's like, she's a really great wife. It's just this one thing that she's really iffy and crazy about, like ghosts or Ouija boards, or no, what'd she call it? A planchette. That's her thing.
That's it. Yes.
Ghosts and planchettes are her
her
thing.
text message. Her beeper. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember beepers, but in the late 90s. Oh my god, yes.
I had a pager for like a hot second.
You did?
I did. How did I get that? I don't know. My mom gave it to me and it broke like a month later.
I've seen pages, but I never had one. So the idea is like somebody calls it, and then you're like, oh, you recognize the number. Oh, your mum called you, so you then call them.
Yeah. It's like this
we
person
survive the
is trying to
2000s?
contact you. It's like, okay. And I have a phone too.
Yeah. So Mrs. Montague has this. What did you say? A
Planchettes.
planchette, and it's basically just a text machine. Like, are you up? Lol.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like more sophisticated than a Ouija board. Somehow. I don't use either, so I would not fucking know.
Yeah. Have you seen these guys? There's one guy on TikTok in particular who does it. He goes to TikToks at night with like spirit boxes and shit.
No. No.
And for the first time, I do believe in some kind of spirits and afterlife and whatnot,
Yeah,
but
and I think they should be left the
be-
fuck alone.
they should be left the fuck alone. And I also truly do not believe that any ghost is like, oh, I'm going to speak through this. Like, if a ghost wanted to speak, it would. It doesn't need your man with his spirit box going, I am here. Like, that's the kind of shit it just generates words.
That is
and
100%
sentences.
something that you would do, though.
If I was a ghost, yes. If I was dead, I mean, we've discussed writing a whole movie about ghosts who just fuck with people in spirit boxes, like, I will see you in your grave, and shit like that.
Like,
Well,
I could see
I
you
kinda
stalking
think-
someone and then saying shit through the box
Yeah.
to make them think that you know someone like on the other side, but no, you're just following them.
Yeah, that's me.
What
Yeah.
an asshole thing to do.
I'm dead. I've got nothing else to do.
He has time to kill, okay?
Yeah.
But like, you're a ghost. There's other ghosts to talk to. There are people dying all the time. Go talk to them.
Yeah, but assumably, if I'm a ghost, and that means there are other people who I don't like who are ghosts, and I don't want to see them when I'm alive.
Yeah.
I don't want to, especially don't want to see them now I'm a fucking ghost.
So you're gonna haunt the people that can't really communicate with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that seems more fun.
Yeah.
I guess.
Or go up to like a spirit box and be like, "Have you seen Jam? She is not here." And Jam's, "Say it again."
This is terrible. I hope you never become a ghost. You're gonna ruin so many lives.
So you just want me to go into oblivion?
You're gonna go straight to wherever you need to go.
Well, let me put it this way.
No limbo for you.
I am never seeing those pearly gates, so I only have one option.
Going straight down.
Oh, absolutely. My arse is getting broken into pieces by how hard I'm hitting the just fucking boom here.
So anyways, she's having an affair.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Mrs. Montague is having an affair and she texts me. And the text machine is like, "Ooh, Eleanor's a bitch," and fucking boo.
Oh, random info about Arthur. I think he's a coach or a professor at some kind of sports something.
He's like a head
so he's a jock.
About. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, with the fellows. And they have...
Because he's always bringing them up. And how, like, manly they are.
Yeah.
That's another thing that made me think it was kind of English inspired, because in school, like Eton and Oxford, it's all about the fellows. Me and the fellows. Cracking game of ruggers the other day, and then we went into the showers, and I couldn't help but oil my fellows out. It's all very insinuating, you know?
Yes.
The English are weird. In Scotland we throw trees and swords. Okay, in England they play ruggers and go to the showers together.
Are you just jealous you were never invited to the showers with them?
I was never invited to the showers, and even when in high school when we had to shower, I was never invited to the shower, and I just had to scrub myself in a...
Tragic.
I have never showered at school, if that makes you feel better. That concept is weird to me.
It's so fucking weird, isn't it?
I heard people peed in those showers. You think I'm gonna step in there? No, thank you. Not for me.
What we do in our changing room is there was a little sink, and it's the only time, like, me and most of my class ever got on, because me and the boys in my class ever got on, because we'd formed a line to stick our heads under the sink to wet our hair to make it look like we showered. And it'd be like, "Oh, you want to go for me?" And it's so fucking weird. And you expected to shower, like, and they never said, "Oh, bring your swimming trunks or whatever, just something to cover you up, just." In you go. Everything fine.
I could understand if some people had, like, first period gym class and they're sweaty and now they're just...
Oh, no.
But, like, some people hadn't figured out what deodorant was. So, like, yeah, you should get in the shower. But if you knew what deodorant was, you're probably fine.
I also just
And you never showered.
Hard.
Well, that's fine, too.
Class. I had better things to do.
Yeah, that's the thing about is I had issues with my feet, so I didn't do a lot of gym, and when I was feeling like I cannot be this, it's too early in the morning, so I'd literally just kind of stand by, and whenever the teacher was looking, okay, volleyball, boom, and that was my whole extent in gym class. So I didn't need a shower. Yeah. I was cleaner after gym than I was before I went into it.
Yeah, I feel like I just didn't sweat enough to make it worth it.
Yeah.
Valid. Anyways, back to the book.
Yes.
Back to the affair.
The wife and Arthur arrive. They're gonna stay for like the weekend, sort of. I think they show up on like a Friday. They're staying all day Saturday. They're leaving on a Sunday, something like that. So they show up and they're like, "Shut the fuck up, Dr. Montague. You've done jack shit the entire time you've been here. We're gonna go take our planchette and go talk to these fucking spirits."
Yeah,
and so they go do that.
Her husband.
She is. The entire time he's like, "Oh, well, I don't think that's gonna like work, and here's what we've been doing." She's like, "So you think I'm wrong? You think I'm wrong?
You think I'm
Tell me that."
You think I'm just wasting my time? I'm just lying to you?
I feel like Mrs. Montague invented the cock chair, and Dr. Montague sits in the cock chair when Arthur's over.
Yes. It gives that vibe completely.
Definitely. Except because it's the 1950s, it'd be like, not even ye olde cock chair, it'd be I don't know.
But yeah, so they do the planchette thing. They come back and they're like, the spirits had a lot to tell us. And I can't remember exactly what they say, but
They
at some
start
point they
talking about a
mention
nun.
Eleanor's name.
They start off talking
Well, I
about a
think
nun, and he's like, "No, there's no nuns. Like, there's no nuns in this history." And she's like, "No, no, there's nuns. There was a nun that was holed into the wall, like bricked into the wall alive." And he's like, "No, that didn't happen ever." And she's like, "What? You're calling me wrong? You're saying that I'm lying?" And he's like, "No, that's just like." He's like, tries to, and she's like, "No, I know what I was told." And then Arthur chimes in, and he's like, "Yeah, they were given one candle and a crust of bread. Isn't that messed up?" And then she's like, "Yeah, and there's also a monk." And he's like, "What the fuck do you mean there's a monk here? Like, no, this has nothing to do with this house." And she's like, yeah, so stupid.
Where in America did they import a monk?
Yeah, where do you find a monk in America? I'm
In
about
the
to piss.
1950s.
I'm about to piss Jam off incredibly. Not a one of them said, "There's none of that."
What?
Not a one of them said, "There's none of that."
Oh.
Talking about the nun.
Oh. Okay. Whatever. I've had alcohol. We're fine.
We found the
I'm not
secret.
pissed.
All right, Jam needs to drink every meeting now.
We really, yeah. We all. Why don't we all have a couple sippies? Although if it's a good book, that'll make it really bad because we won't talk about it. But
We'll be here for hours, like several more than usual.
yeah, I was convinced this would be a quick meeting. Like, okay,
Me
fucking
too.
nothing happens in the book. Bish bash bosh right through. But we're already like an hour and a half in,
That's not
which
bad.
is light. Which is light for us. It's still
Yeah.
it's still quick.
At this point, we are more than halfway through. There's only
Yeah.
like 5 other things that happen.
Yeah. And at this point, Eleanor is completely gone. Like, she is fucking she is out of it. Because she at one point doesn't she asked to go and live with Theo
Yeah.
and become wee woods witch lesbians, which I was all I desire to be a wee woods witch lesbian.
I think that had happened just before they started hating each other.
No,
or maybe it was after. I don't know.
It was a little after. It's closer to the end. Because I think that also kind of pushes Eleanor off the edge.
Yeah, because I'm sure
right,
Theo is like, fucking no, you bitch. Fucking
she's
they're talking about
bitch.
like
never wants me anywhere. Blah, 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 blah.
I think they were talking about like what they're gonna do after, like what they're going back to. And like for whatever reason, I think Eleanor made up that she has this small apartment with lions or some shit. I was like, she's a pathological liar.
Yeah.
Anyways, because she started talking about this blue cup and all like calm down, Eleanor.
Eleanor claims she has a Stars cup like the kid in the diner she saw earlier.
And then, like, the lion statues she's talking about are the ones that she passed on the road, that she, like, envisioned her whole life of, like, every day I'm going to go out there and I'm going to brush them off. I'm going to take a little thing and clean between their teeth. I'm like, bro, no, you're not. You're going to buy them and forget about them.
Yeah.
She told Theo, like, yeah, I just got a new apartment and I'm slowly furnishing it. It's just, like, I need to find the right stuff, so it's taking time.
Yeah.
And, like, now she wants to go home with Theo. What?
And although don't we all want to go home with Theo? Theo's cool.
She seems a little much.
I like
I don't
Theo.
think I can handle Theo.
No, I think Theo is exactly... So if you know somebody like Theo, she's kind of a little bit weird, a little bit kooky, a little bit artsy, gothy, like fucking funny as hell, smart as shit, and okay, I'm in love with you.
I think knowing the background of Theo after, like the fact that she could potentially be a little bit psychic and kind of know what you're thinking, no, stay away from me. Get out of my head, Theo. No, thank you.
Is this the night when Eleanor gets up and causes shit? Like the last night of the book?
No, I think that's the night
holding
next.
Theo's hand, but then it's not Theo, and then she freaks the fuck out.
Yeah, I think that's this night.
Okay.
So, like, after they're done talking to Planchette, Planchette's like, tell Eleanor to come home, help Eleanor get home. And she's like freaking out again because they're like, this is the 3rd time this house has said my name, or a ghost in this house is trying to get me home. Like, what the fuck what do you mean? Why me? Which is like her big thing. It's like, why me? I want to be with the rest of you. And so she goes to sleep. And Theo and Eleanor, I guess, are sharing the same bed because Theo's room is still trashed and no one's taken a look at it yet. And
they smooching. They
They're not smooching because they kind of hate each other, but not quite.
That's the best smooching
Well,
to do when
Eleanor
you
is
hate
like,
someone.
I hate you. Some hate smooching. But she has this dream, or not a dream. She thinks she hears something and it's like pitch black and she's holding someone's hand and something's happening. I can't remember what specifically, but she thinks she's holding Theo's, and she's not because she wakes up and I think Theo had been like across the room or not as close as she thought. And she's like, whose hand was I holding? Like, what the fuck?
And she has like a
Which is creepy.
breakdown. She's like in the corner shaking, like, oh, good God, whose hand was that?
Have you ever
like
seen
valid.
those TikTok flat pranks when somebody will have like a mannequin arm and they'll make someone hold it and then they'll walk, hello, and the person's still holding her hand and they freak out?
No.
I'm not on that side of TikTok.
No. Oh, okay. It's funny, damn it.
I'm not on prank side of TikToks. I don't see any pranks.
We clearly float in different TikTok circles.
Yep.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's okay.
I appreciate you, Jem.
Thank you. I appreciate you too. But yeah, so that happens. And I don't know. A lot happens in between, but at some point, I think the next day they check out Theo's room and they realize everything's fine. The blood is gone. And Theo's clothes are okay. And she doesn't have to wear Eleanor's clothes in her red dress anymore, which was pissing her off, apparently.
Which does, I mean, in my experience, blood does just tend to kind of just go away by itself. Normally in 5 to 7 days.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Peter?
I'm making these. This is purely coincidental. I'm so sorry.
If you're confessing the crimes, let me leave
Peter.
first.
It's okay, Peter.
No,
I think I know where you're going with this.
Once you start mopping blood, it's difficult. You know, it's spread. Oh, what the fuck am I talking about? Just okay.
Mind.
Peter.
I thought you were talking about periods.
Oh, no.
I was hoping.
Because you're like 5 to 7 days, and I was like, yeah, that tracks. And then you said something about jam. I'm like, yeah, that tracks. And then you started talking about mopping up blood, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. No, okay. It's because there was a point when I was very unwell and things were leaking. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm okay now.
As long as it was not murder.
It looked like it.
So basically, we're gonna speed run through this because there's a whole lot of like I don't remember. But Eleanor is spiraling. She's getting really paranoid. I don't know. I thought she was possessed maybe by whatever was haunting the house or her. So I don't think anything happens again during the day after the whole hand-holding thing. I know they do another picnic at some point, and Theo's hanging out with Luke, and they're kind of ignoring Eleanor, and that makes her upset. And she sees something in a field. I think she's like calling out for them. They don't hear her, and she like has some kind of weird hallucination. And then the next night, like later that night, when they're all like sleeping, she sneaks out and goes on an adventure running around the house and hiding from them. And then Theo's like, oh my God, Eleanor's missing. People help me find Eleanor. And she's like actively trying to hide from them. And she's having some weird, crazy thoughts about whatever. She thinks she's the house and that she belongs there. And she eventually goes up to the tower where the companion had hung herself. And then they all corner her there at the bottom of the tower. I think Luke goes up to rescue her and kind of talks her down from the tower and brings her back. And then the wife is like, this bitch is crazy. Send her home. And they kind of do. The next day, they're like, you cannot be here. And I'm sure you're a really nice person, Eleanor. And maybe it's the house, but like, you shouldn't be here. You need to go. And Eleanor's like, no, I'm fine. I can stay. Let me stay. They're like,
and they're all like, Eleanor, with 4 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. And off she fucks. Theme music and everything. Bum, 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 bum.
The doctor's like, we contacted your sister. She was
Which is snitching, by the way.
She's really upset you stole the car, Eleanor. But she's coming to get you in town, so you need to go. She's like, okay. I understand. And she hops in her car and she kind of starts driving away. And then she does a U-turn. Not a U-turn. She drives. Okay, on the way into the house, there's like this big ass tree, I guess. And so instead of going straight down the path and like, out into the town, she like drives into the tree full speed. The end.
Yeah, it's implied that
Is
she
she dead?
dies. We don't know. The book doesn't tell us. Like, it really doesn't say what happens, does it?
But in the end, the sister was right. She did not take care of the car. In fact, she crashed.
Exactly.
And that's the moral of the story.
Is if your sister says no, listen. Don't listen. I don't
If
know.
she says it's her car and you can't take it, even though it's half your car, you should not take the car because you might get possessed by a haunted house and crash it into a tree.
That might not happen often, but it could be. It's the chance of it happening are slim, but never zero. Remember that. The more you know.
That's the book.
That is the book.
That's the book.
Oh, it's revealed a little bit later that Dr. Montague's book was fucking ridiculed and everybody hated it, and he basically retired.
Right, he does publish all the things that happened. They're like, man, you can't be an academic. We don't talk about ghosts. You're crazy.
Yeah. The end.
The end.
Oh.
The
Or
Haunting
is
of Hill
it?
House.
I have a question. So were Theo and Luke banging?
I think they were in Eleanor's mind. I don't know if they were in real life.
She overhears a conversation between Mrs. Montague and Mrs. Dudley. And that's when I realized Mrs. Dudley was not an apparition, because she was having a normal conversation.
She was like besties with Miss
Yeah.
Montague. It was great. I was like, oh, you're normal.
Yeah, that's when I was like, oh, you're actually a person. Okay, then. But yeah, they were talking about Luke. Because she was, Mrs. Dudley was talking to her about, like, all, like, how could he bring all these young kids here like they're all just fucking or something?
I don't think they actually were, but I don't know. Because I know Theo for a while was talking to Eleanor and was like, oh, you're clearly like hung up on this man. And he's, I don't know if she was pushing them together, but she was also saying like, he's bad. He probably shouldn't.
But then at one point,
I don't know.
When, like Theo had her clothes back, Luke was making comments about how he looked so good in Eleanor's clothes.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think because so much of the book is just like it's Eleanor's point of view, and she was having a bad time mentally. So
that's a very brave stance for you to make. She was having a bad time.
Yeah.
I'm glad you went out on the edge and made that assessment, Jam. Dr. Jam is here to give your medical assumptions.
I wanted to say she was wilding out mentally. That seems inappropriate. So I settled on a bad time.
Yeah.
She did.
This is the opposite of a good time, which is what she thought she was going to have.
Yeah.
0% good times were had. Apart from the early days when she was in love with Theo.
When she thought they were all her friends and she was in love with Theo and she belonged to a group of people finally. And then she killed herself because they tried to get her to leave the house.
That's what it was like when I first joined your Discord. I was like, we're all friends here, and everyone...
Are you saying we're not?
Yeah.
Well, we are, but everyone... It was very quiet, and then I came, and then people stopped talking. That's all I'm saying.
No, I think we just stopped streaming.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't locked down anymore. We had to go back to work.
Yeah.
Wait, remember the good old days when we had like every day of the week we had something?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
But so fun.
It was fun. I wish I could commit to that again.
If you quit your job, you could.
Y'all don't pay me enough to stream full time. Are you kidding?
Well, not yet, but
Listen,
put you back into it.
We'll look for sponsors next season.
We still haven't. Do you remember one of the very first things we talked about was starting a stream team? We still haven't done that.
Yeah, because we don't have no one's a partner.
Because we can't.
Oh. We're working
but we
on
do
it.
this.
I can barely
we
get
are
200 followers. I'm not making
We got
You got
Club once a
201
month.
followers.
For now.
You do.
For now.
How many followers do I have?
I have like 189, I believe I
I
have.
have under 70, I think. I don't have 100 for sure. People follow me and then I stop streaming because I'm like, oh God, they expect more from me.
Yeah. Commitment is difficult.
Yeah.
Anywho, do we want to take a break?
Yeah.
Yes, let's take a break.
Are we gonna go find costumes?
Maybe.
Potentially. We'll see what
Stream
happens.
will have
You never
to
know.
stick around and find out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stream, we're back, but you can't see us. Are you
We're
shocked?
hiding.
Are you surprised? No one saw this coming, I'm sure.
This is the biggest reveal we've ever done.
Man, your guys have like a nice black screen, and mine's just like... It looks like mold. It looks moldy.
You know what? Mine is literally just my coaster propped up in front of a camera.
Oh.
I have a legitimate cover for my webcam.
Okay, I definitely need a new camera. That's what I'm realizing.
Someone's fancy. I don't know how well you can hear me as well. Inside
no,
my...
It's
Really?
good.
Okay,
We hear
cool.
you.
Okay, should we do 3, 2, 1 together?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Is it 3, 2, go on 1 or 3, 2, 1?
3, 2, 1,
3, 2,
go.
1, go.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
3,
Yes.
2, 1, go.
Hello. I am your avatar, Cora.
We so spooky. Look at this. Yeah, excellent.
I just did generic
Someone-
Grand Fair stuff. But look. My skirt has like embroidery. So that's fun and exciting.
That
It is
very
fun
cool.
and exciting.
That is very cool.
And I had to steal Dylan's cloak because mine's black. So it would just be like... You just wouldn't see anything.
Right.
But I did bring his dagger. Ooh.
Nice.
I brought
What's it made of?
It's steel.
Ooh,
It's like
so
actually
you could
heavy.
sharpen
It's
it.
like I could.
Could sharpen it. Could
For
kill
medieval
people with it.
times.
But officially, officially you should not do that.
Unless you should.
Yeah, unless it's completely necessary. You know the worst part about this is I've moved around and my fucking face hits off the microphone and it's terrible. It's such a shock because I'm going to reach, boom.
But you guys actually look cool in your costumes. I can't show too much because then all you see is boob.
This boob.
Yeah.
My costume,
have-
like, you can only see, like, the blue top. They gave me, like, this thing. I have the iron bands. I can't remember what Cora looks like. I know she has a ponytail. And then, like, the rest of the costume's like, I got pants.
Who's Cora? I thought you were Lara Croft.
No.
Who's Cora?
The last Airbender.
From the Avatar, The Last Airbender, which I don't know what the second one was called. It wasn't still The Last Airbender, was it? It was
Well, it
Legend
can't
of
be
Korra.
if the first one is...
Not
I know the
the
difficult
movie
part about
Avatar with the
this.
blue people.
You don't have to keep that on the whole time if you don't want.
Water Tribe.
Oh, I truly cannot see anything in this. And it's
You can take
crushing
it
my
off.
skull.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Ugh. I'm so glad I got that off.
But she looks so dapper.
Yeah.
Thank you. There was like a top hat that came with it, but it was made of like really flimsy material.
Oh.
So I think I got rid of it. But this is like good
That's
material, like, but it's too tight at the back,
Oh.
and I can never get the nose puffed out. So it's always like he's got a flat nose,
Oh.
and it gets so hot in there.
Yeah,
I did think at one point about getting like prescription lenses and putting them in here because
That'd be
again
so
I can't see
sick.
anything. So if I could see in this, I would never.
That's.
Oh, we need to get it like a group shot. We need to get like a group photo in our costumes.
Oh, okay, who's taking
Oh,
the phone?
it's
Hang on,
not
I'm
gonna
gonna
work.
I gotta
Hang on, I'll put my mask on.
show a little less boob. Who's taking the screenshot?
Okay, I'm ready.
I just boobed. Yeah.
Who's doing it?
I don't know.
Gee, stream pic. Someone come back and take a screenshot.
Cheese.
Did someone do it? Did
Yeah.
one of us do it? Hang on. Did you do it, Victoria?
We're just gonna have to come back to
Yeah.
whatever 1:59 and like, yeah, anywhere within those 10 seconds.
Yeah. Hang on a wee second.
Anywho,
I did print screen, so we'll see what came up.
Okay, that's fun.
apologies in advance if you hear one of my cats meowing. He thinks we're going
No.
outside for some reason.
Because you
Are
always
we
get
going
dressed
outside?
up when you go. Outside.
No, it's cold. He saw me get out of my PJs. He's like, "It's time to go, bitch. Let's get out."
Okay, I'm gonna paste this in the community party.
Okay.
Okay. I don't like, by the way, Discord decided to have spooky chimes.
You can turn it
I
off.
didn't approve that.
What the heck? I love it.
Well, we stopped posing by that point, so it was just okay. Let's do what we have.
That's
Okay.
okay.
We look adorable.
Yeah, that's a word you could use. I never turned on my light.
Because you're gonna look like a ghost. You're gonna look like Edward Cullen reflecting off.
That could have been my costume. I could have been a vampire.
You could have been Edwina Cullen, like a gritty 21st century remake.
Why can't I just be Alice? She's cool.
I loved Alice.
You gotta-
Alice, like, book
If
Alice
you do
anyway.
Alice, I demand you cut your hair and style it like. Just bring it out.
No.
Please,
I
please. I will
changed
pay for the haircut.
I changed my mind. Actually, I don't want to be her anymore.
I had
Get a perm and be Jasper.
Ugh. When I read the book, I fully fell in love with Alice because she's so like kooky and weird and delightful. I loved her with all my heart.
I did too.
All right, book besties. Are you ready for part 2?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I'm more than ready, but also no.
Okay, hang on. Where's the question? Oops. Alrighty. How much did you know about the book before you picked it up?
I heard of it and I knew it was the Netflix series, but I knew nothing about the Netflix. I thought it was a movie. Because, as I said earlier, when I was like, I cannot be fucked with this, I'll just watch the film, and the film was like 8 episodes. So I'd heard of it, and in fact, who was it? I think it was on one of my streams. I told somebody we were reading it, and they were, oh, that's really good. You remember, Victor? You were there.
No, I don't remember.
I think it might have been the other, or vctoriaa.
Oh, maybe.
She was talking in chat, and she was saying how good it was.
Yeah, the fake Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria 2, Electric Boo.
Jam, what about you?
I didn't know anything about the book. I had watched the Netflix series when it came out, so I went into the book thinking it would be like similar to the Netflix series, and then I realized like the Netflix series was inspired by the book, but I thought, okay, well there'd still be some similarities, and there was like not really any aside from character names
And there's a house.
and a house on a hill owned by some wealthy people. That's it. That's all I knew. What about you,
I
Victoria?
knew that, and I also played the board game that's based off of this.
There's a board game?
Yeah,
Really?
it's actually so much fun, and there's also a D&D version. Me and Dylan have that one. So the board
Why aren't we
game's-
doing that instead for
we
Spooky
should.
Day?
The board game is so fun. It's so sick. I love it. And then when I was looking up the book, I didn't realize it was like that old. I thought it was like more recent. And then I realized me and Jam have read this author before.
Oh?
Oh?
Do you remember The Lottery?
Oh!
No.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's by her too, apparently.
I wasn't
Shirley,
there
what
for
are you
this.
doing? Shirley!
We had to read it in high
I
school.
watched the movie for that too.
I think I did too, because we had to watch it in class probably.
The trauma. I mean, it wasn't okay. It wasn't that bad. It was horrible.
Yeah.
If I was in that situation, that is oh.
So Peter,
What is the lottery?
it's like a short essay that she wrote, and basically it happens. From what I remember, it happens in every town, but most towns are slowly phasing it out. But essentially, everyone's name who lives in the town goes into a little like bucket thing, and then I think one of them gets thrown out, and then it goes around and you take everyone's name out. Or no, sorry, I lied. They all go in, and then you draw a name, and the person whose name is drawn gets stoned to death by the townspeople.
It's like, so the townspeople have this idea, it's usually small towns, okay? Like, you're not doing this in New York City. But, like, these small towns that are still doing the lottery have this idea that the reason there's no crime in the town, the reason why everything is all good and sunshine and rainbows is because we do this lottery where every year we sacrifice a person to whatever power. We don't know. We sacrifice them, and then everything's good for the rest of us who get to live. So it's like this horrible thing where like this character finds out like, their parent died, so they want to go spread the ashes in the town. It's like, oh, I'm now finding out I come from this town, and oh my God, they do this horrible thing called the lottery. Now they're making me be part of the lottery, and I can't fucking leave. And it's just, Shirley, what the fuck?
And I think other towns have started phasing it out because they realize it's fucked up, but that town still likes doing it, so they kept it.
That town's like, y'all are fucked up for not doing the lottery. That's why you have crime.
Yeah.
Because murder is not a crime.
Apparently she got a lot of pushback and like death threats for it, writing that.
Hey. Which did she write first, do you know?
I don't know.
I hope she wrote the lottery second, because even as a short essay, it was a million times better than this book.
She probably should have stuck to short essays.
Yeah, short formats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which,
even though
if
the
you
book
take
was
away,
not that long.
If you take away all the bullshit, the Haunting on Hill House is like 17 words.
The idea
like
of
if we start midway through.
There's a lot of fluff that was not needed. So yeah, that's what I knew about it.
Yeah.
And clearly the lottery was memorable. Whereas I read this book, I started it last night and I finished it at 2:00 today, and I still don't really know what happened. But the lottery stuck with me.
The lottery is something you remember for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Should I have chosen the lottery instead of this? Because I'd never heard of the lottery. I didn't know she did anything else.
I would think I would have enjoyed it more, but I don't know if I would have reread it, because I've been like, yo, I still remember everything about the lottery.
We could watch the movie. See, we need to bring back movie club. Peter, start movie club. We're watching the lottery.
I'll work on it. I'll work on it for our first anniversary. We can watch them. Oh wait, there's no. I was going to say we'll watch the movie of the film of the book we're doing for the first year, which we'll reveal later. But there is no film of that yet. Aggressive pointing intensifies.
All right. Number 2. How did the book make you feel? Did it make you laugh, cry, or cringe?
You may want to go and, if you want to go walk away, because this is going to take a while. Coffee, maybe a short Mediterranean cruise. I've got
Go for it.
Well, honestly, it just made me really fucking bored. Just so fucking bored. Alice was doing something. She was sticking a little paw out, and I'm like, what's that? I was just so fucking bored reading this book. And the more Eleanor talked in her head, the more bored and the more angry I got. Like, that fluff doesn't begin to cover it. If you went and dropped a bomb on a chicken farm and you walked among all the feathers, that would be nowhere near as much fluff as is in this piece of shit. I was horrified by how much filler was in this book, and nothing panned out. Nothing happened. I have so many feelings that they're all just like it's like when you and a person try to go through a door at the same time and you're just stuck. That's how I am trying to describe this book. What do you think?
I'll go, if you don't mind.
Please do.
I felt let down, I guess. Definitely bored for like the first half, maybe the first like 2/3 of the book. As soon as like the intense haunting started, it got more interesting and I could like speed through the rest of it. I've already said before, I was being like super hyper vigilant about ghosts and stuff, and I was trying to figure out like, oh well, what kind of haunting are we going to be dealing with? What kind of supernatural stuff is going to be popping up? And there was just like a lot of dead ends that didn't go anywhere, didn't add to the story at all, other than I guess to add to Eleanor's weird personality and just overall weirdness. So like I was disappointed because like why did I bother to read every single word on this page for it to mean absolutely nothing later on in the book? It was upsetting. Overall, I don't know. I did like small parts of the book, like just the banter between the four of them before like the wife and Arthur shows up. Like the banter was kind of fun. It was pointless, absolutely pointless. Like I guess it did build on like the relationships they had with each other for the short time they were in the house. It was fun, but like kind of dumb, kind of pointless. It helped me get through the story, I guess. Mostly boring. That's how I felt. Victoria?
So like I said, I started reading it last night. And I thought it was just me that like I wasn't in the right headspace to even read, that I wasn't absorbing anything really that happened in the beginning. So I was like, I don't even know if I can give this book a fair like review. But it sounds like you guys felt the same way that I did. And we did not go through the same things this past couple of weeks. So I don't think it was just me. I did cry a lot, but that also had nothing to do with the book. Yeah, I think there was just, she started a lot of shit that she didn't finish.
Yeah. I think that's accurate.
One of the things I kept coming back to is this was written in 1956, and then you have films that came out, all the great horror films that have come out, and you think about how each era of horror is built on the next, and built on the next, and so on and so forth. And this always kind of felt like it was a groundstone of what would become modern horror.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely fucking not. Nothing that would come later is akin to anything like this. Like even Psycho, which I don't think came out far from this time, was better, and Psycho is like watching dirty dishwater. I said it, Hitchcock. Don't come. In fact, you know what, Hitchcock? You insert Shirley Jackson. Come see me. We'll have some words.
Oh,
That's
no.
2 ghosts I've invited into my house tonight.
We'll buy you a
Oh my
spirit
God.
box for your birthday. Maybe Christmas.
I've already made a joke that I need to be like drowned in a river of sage to get whatever bad luck is on me off me. I just need to live in like Sage Mountain, eat sage and drink sage and become a sage. I'm just cursing myself. It's fine.
Don't bring it on to the rest of us, please.
Oh no. As I said, like this is me. This is me. Come at me. Leave these innocents alone.
Thank you.
Me. I wish it. I wish to have conversations. Although Doctor Strangelove is still real.
Do you have any
Next
favorite
question.
poetry passages you'd like to share?
Peter, go.
Okay, I had 2 quotes which I quite liked.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is talk amongst yourselves like 2 seconds. I didn't save this quote in the right place.
Okay,
Yeah.
I saved a bunch of random things. I highlighted things, and I realized reading them back, I don't like any of these things. I don't know if I saved them for like quotes I like. I found one, but it's like, what the fuck was the rest of this about?
Okay, I've got my quote.
Go.
First is, the best way to soothe a troubled mind is to put on comfortable shoes. Which isn't the full quote, but that's the bit I liked of the quote. Then the second quote is, first she stole her sister's lover, and then she tried to steal her sister's dishes.
That's funny.
Oh my God.
And those were my quotes.
Okay. My quote, actually, who said it? The doctor. It's part of this like long spiel he was saying to Eleanor, but basically, everything is worse if you think something is looking at you, which is true, right? Like if you're walking on the sidewalk and you fall, it's not a big deal, but if you see a bunch of kids staring at you and pointing,
Yeah.
it's the worst day of your life.
Or even just someone seeing and being like, "Oh, are you okay?" Don't
It's like just
perceive me.
pretend.
Yeah.
Pretend it didn't happen. Don't
Like, I
look at me.
appreciate
Don't
that you're being
perceive me.
nice, but just don't pretend I don't exist, please.
There's a Scottish comedian called Billy Connolly who has a joke about walking through an airport, and like, you know, you're walking and they make the stairs go for little moving moving pathway go faster.
Yeah.
And he's like, so you're walking along, the stairway goes fast, and you're like, oh! And then you need to go, oh! Along the rest of the way to make yourself not look silly. Like, pretend you meant to be like, oh! When you slipped. He does it a lot better, but that's the gist of it.
I'm sure you did it justice.
Thank you.
I have, am I walking towards something I should be running away from? Don't remember the context, but...
That sounds like an MCR song.
It does. Maybe that's why I liked it.
Maybe.
Alright, number 4. What are some of your favorite scenes from the book and why do they stand out to you?
So, question 5.
No, okay. Well,
I've got nothing for that.
my favorite scene was when things got spooky, like the room in blood. I was like, oh, the shit's popping off. Yes, finally, fucking finally. And then at the end, not because it ended, but because Eleanor drove into a tree, I was like, this bitch is crazy.
I like the part where she killed herself, actually. That was my favorite. That's messed up, Jim.
But I thought about that.
Well, at first, I thought what she was going to do was turn around and drive into everybody and the house. Because I thought, like, oh, she wants to die in the house, right? She wants to be the house.
Yeah.
And then she hit the tree. I was like, oh my God.
I thought she was just gonna sneak back in and, like, live in the walls.
Yeah, like
Like
a
the
little
nun.
crazy person.
Yeah.
Like the nun.
And then that at least would have brought the nuns back. Like, the nuns would have had, like, a meaning. They would have foreshadowed that.
Yep.
I
didn't see it coming.
Neither did I.
My thought about her hitting that tree is that it's a 1950s car.
Mm-hmm.
And that's those cars are built back in the 1950s. They were fucking tanks, basically.
It was all metal.
Yeah. And she couldn't have been going more than 5-6 miles per hour. So what damage did she really do? Maybe she, like, oh, you know.
No, I think
Well, maybe
she just
they have
pedaled
a
to the
really...
metal.
I assume they had a really long driveway because they're
Yeah.
rich people.
That too.
Right. Maybe
But
I
I
missed
don't
that
know.
bit, but I was like, how
Yeah.
much damage is she really doing? Come on now. It's like a bonk
Oh, no,
with
I
that
assumed,
literal cartoon bonk sound effect.
No, I assumed a long-ass driveway, full speed ahead. Like
You're probably right.
She went ka-chow. Pew.
She heard
Fell into a
Freebird.
tree.
Ka-chow. So it wasn't bonk, it was ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
She heard Freebird in her head.
Yeah, I was gonna go life is a highway, but, Freebird works.
Life is a highway. I wanna ride it. I don't know the rest of that song. That's all I know of that.
Good enough.
Yeah, my favorite part was when she went crazy and she just started running everywhere. There was so much action.
Ridiculous. The entire time I have like my notes for that. It's like possession? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? Like what's going on?
That made me think. Again, I think it might have been a Vine or something many years ago. This was some kind of TV show, and she has these pans and she's banging them. She's like, I didn't get no sleep because of y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all not gonna get sleep because of me.
That's me.
That's all I thought of.
Alrighty, number 5. Oops. Which character did you connect with the most and why?
So, question 6.
Oh God. I would say Theo minus the way she's talking, just because like if I was put in that environment, like yeah, I want to be friends with everybody and I'm super fun and chill, but also I connect like nowhere, like 1% with Theo.
Yeah.
That's it. Miss Dudley, because get the fuck out of my house.
It was just about to make that joke. I was about to be like Mrs. Dudley so I can get the fuck out of there and never come back.
I was gonna say Mrs. Dudley too. Because I feel like I show up, I do my job, and then I dip. Like, you guys are stupid enough to come here. That's on you, bestie. I'm gone.
And they talked a lot of shit about Mrs. Dudley,
They
not even
did.
behind closed doors, kind of literally just standing behind her. They were talking shit about her.
And she didn't really do anything. Like, yeah, she was, like, not friendly, but
Yeah.
she like still did her job.
Yeah. She's
He
not
just-
paid to be friendly.
Like Mr. Dudley, I understand he was a dick, but Mrs.
Yeah.
Dudley was just there doing like she just wanted to do her job and go home and not be there after dark. And they kept
Yeah,
trying to give her
whereas-
more shit to do, and she was like, "No, this is my schedule, and I'm sticking to it."
Yeah. Whereas Mr. Dudley was like, I fucking tell me your life story and maybe I'll think about letting you in. He was a bitch.
He was.
Fuck him.
Fuck that guy. We hate him.
Yeah.
All right, how did the main characters change or grow through the story?
Well, Eleanor changed.
Drastically.
She went from
Still
having a
crazy.
pulse to not having a pulse.
She went from being a sheltered woman, I was going to say young lady, but I don't know. Can we still be young ladies in our 30s?
Yes, you can, young lady.
Yes, we can.
I was just going to be the lady, but
Just a lady.
sheltered young lady
Yeah.
to, I don't know, she made some friends. She got a bit obsessive. She got really angry. She got possessed, maybe. And then she died.
She did her best.
She went through a lot in what I
Like a
imagine
week.
was a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it I don't even think it was like a full week, maybe like 5-6 days at max. Like if it was a full week, I didn't keep count of the days. I might be wrong.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
I don't know, and I don't care. I truly do not care to find out. Like there's zero about this book that stuck with me, made me think, what is this about?
Sorry, I'm looking up the timeline. Oh,
Oh, it's
they're
okay.
telling
I'm,
me
like,
about
writing-
that. I want the book.
I'm writing my quote and song because I know I'll forget if I don't.
Okay, no, that's just a book club that's gonna read it. Okay, never mind. Alright. How do the secondary
Oh.
characters impact or influence the main characters or story?
Well, Mrs. Dudley closed a lot of doors.
I don't think she actually. Okay, so I have a question. Do you guys think she was closing the doors, or was the house closing the doors?
I think it was
I-
the house.
I think it was the house. Like, there was a scene where she is, like, closing a door.
Yeah.
So I think they were like, yeah, she's closing all the doors. What a bitch. But I think it was the house closing most of the doors. And she was, like, trying to not get, like, you know, don't be mad at me, house. I'm not the one who's opening these
Yeah.
doors. Let me close them for
Yeah.
you.
Because I was also thinking, because I thought it was the house too, but then I remember like when that first, well, I guess second night where like that thing is trying to get in and it can't get through doors. So I was like, why would the house be closing
Oh.
it? Like maybe it is her trying to like keep them safe. Of like if all the doors are closed, like it can't get into the rooms. It can only stay in the hallways. But if you leave all these doors open, it has free reign through the house.
Maybe. She's, like, protecting them. These
Yeah.
dumbasses. Excuse me. This is my costume. What the fuck are you doing? Cat.
Uh,
Which cat is that?
This is Atlas. He's been very
Has he-
needy today.
Adi wants to know, was this the book House on Haunted Hill was based on?
Yes. Yes, this is the book that the Netflix show, and I understand that the guy who did House on Haunted Hill, the Netflix show, went on to do The Haunting of Briar House.
Is it not still
Is
the
Hou-
haunting on Hill House?
Yeah, House on Haunted Hill is a 1959 or 1999 movie.
Oh. Right, no, I don't think so.
I
I think
know
they
this
just
is
have similar
definitely-
titles.
The Haunting of Hill House, like, what inspired?
Yeah, there's
But-
a Netflix show, but okay, I'm just looking at the Wikipedia thing. It says whoever stays in the house for one night will earn $10,000. That does not happen.
No,
Oh.
that's different. Yeah, that's the House on Haunted Hill. The House on Haunted Hill is different from the Haunting of Hill House. Try saying that fast 3 times. Try saying it slow once.
Why are you attacking my costume? Stop it. Stop
Is
it.
Cora a good character or a bad character?
You know, I never finished the series, but she's the Avatar, so she has to be good by default. That's all I can tell you. Leave me alone. Oh my god.
He loves you.
Oh, secondary characters, yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know.
You have
I
inspired
also
an
forgot
idea.
what we were doing. Sorry, I got distracted talking about doors. Very
Doors are
exciting.
good, though.
She is bi, so that is definitely a plus.
I'm sorry, who's
You
by?
know what?
I think Cora.
Cora. Sorry,
Oh,
he's
Cora,
in air
okay.
jail, so this is what you get. You think you can just shove my costume in your mouth? You piece of ugly. You're not ugly, you're cute. But this is air jail. Anyways.
Next
Next
did you answer
question?
that question, Victoria?
Sorry?
Did you answer the question?
I just started asking
Who
about
changed?
doors.
Oh, okay.
So which character did you dislike or disagree with the most and why?
Yes.
Mr. Dudley, he's a bitch.
Probably
Arthur.
Mr. Dudley. I also
Arthur and Miss
didn't...
Montague.
Yeah.
Look, there's a cat. Look. Look. Ah!
Wanna say hello? Look,
Is that Atlas
there's
yelling?
one. Look, there's one of you.
No,
that's
that's-
Alice.
That's Alice?
That
Look,
was
there's one of you. Look.
not
Hold on.
Atlas yelling.
Come here.
Ew, I don't
Wanna say
want your
hello?
saliva on my finger. It's stinky.
Whoops.
Look, it's a cat. You're not looking. That's my hair.
Lola, you're
Look what's
blurry.
Look what's happening to me here. I'm being attacked. She stopped it now. Thanks for making me look like a liar.
Lola's just laying in bed.
Ow! Ow!
But the blur on Discord is not acknowledging that she has a face.
The blur's protecting her innocence.
There you go.
It's Lola.
Look.
What are your thoughts on Lola?
Would you guys be besties, do you think?
I think Lola would beat the fuck out of Atlas.
She absolutely would.
And Alice would just sit and watch it happen.
Yeah, he's very submissive and timid.
This is the business
I think
cats
I've
getting
ever
together.
heard someone describe a cat as submissive.
He is. It's tragic. Can't fight for himself at all. He'll play fight, but the moment it gets serious, he's like, help me. I'm just a baby.
Alice is the exact opposite. She'll start play fighting, then when it gets serious, she's, oh, it's fucking on now, bitch. You will not survive this. I completely ruined your camera setup there, didn't I? Sorry, Victoria.
Can we get back to book club, please? Yes.
Do we have to?
So do you guys have a
So.
character? Or do we...
Miss
I didn't like
Montague?
Dr.
Because she-
Montague the way he
Yeah.
sorry. The way
No,
he
go
ordered
ahead.
Luke around.
I thought it was all in good fun.
That's the first time word fun in this book have ever been used in the same context.
The
I don't think
fuck?
Luke seemed upset about it.
Yeah. I think he seemed more annoyed by Mrs. Montague and how she talked to him and was like, why is no one
Yeah.
here to bring up my suitcase? Bitch, you have 2 arms last time I checked.
Didn't
Use them.
she call him a coward?
Yeah. Because
And he's like,
he
yeah,
was like, yeah,
so?
we don't go anywhere alone at night. And she's like, wow, the young man's a coward. I was like, bitch.
There was I'm sure it was Dr. Montague, because I know it wasn't Luke. Dr. Montague was like, Mrs. Dudley will need to learn her place after the closing of the doors. And all the doors were closed. He was like, Mrs. Dudley needs to learn her place.
Yeah, and he was pissed that she wouldn't make him coffee. And again, he has 2 hands. He can make his own damn coffee.
And he's a
Right?
grown man.
Oh my god, and when he was talking about his wife, he was like, oh yeah, she's not always like this. Like, sometimes she's helpful and she does my buttons. And I was like, that's...
He does life things like my
Yeah.
laundry and irons and fixes my buttons and they pop off.
He's like, this is her one vice. And I was like, she's clearly very passionate about this. And you're like, yeah, this is her vice. This is the thing I don't like about her. But I like when she fixes my buttons.
Yeah. Like, wow, pig alert.
God. I guess it was the 50s, but like, damn.
Yeah.
Not one quality man in this book.
No.
Not a one.
Ridiculous. Even the dead dad sucked.
Wait, who's dead now? Oh, Hugh. Yeah, he sucked.
Maybe the monk. He would have been the only
The
child.
non-existent
The
monk.
non-existent
Yeah.
monk. Are there any characters you wish you could give advice to, and what would you tell them?
I'd give advice to Shirley Jackson and tell her to fucking not.
She's a
the
really
person.
book.
I would burn every sheet of... I would follow her around with a lighter, and anytime she looked at a piece of paper, and I might just burn it. No more writing for Shirley Jackson.
God. You should read the
But she
lottery.
wrote the lottery. You should read it.
It sticks with you, even like 10 years later.
Someone else is calling me. I don't have your number saved, so you're not important in my life.
Come on, Jam. Answer.
Put it on speaker.
I already hung up.
Come on, Jam.
I'm sorry. Next time I will answer it. It's probably gonna be like, "Hey, this is work." I'll be like, "Hold on."
You could have done the thing.
Yeah. Looks like it's both Luke and
I will
Jem
not be
that
the
are
first to
cowards.
do it.
Oh my god.
See, the problem is that it's 31 minutes past 10 and nobody at this time at night, unless it's like, hey, we've got an emergency, so it's all on you.
No. I don't think so. Anyways, advice.
Yes.
Don't go.
Dr. Montague, don't invite Eleanor.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what, just don't go. Just leave the house
Yeah.
alone. Let it be happy.
I don't think the house is very happy.
Well,
The house
With or
does
without
seem depressed.
people.
it's a little depressing. Alright, you know what? More people in the house. So the house has something to do. I changed my mind.
Let's have a whole house party for a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
The house can slowly drive everyone insane.
I love it.
Unless they invite really shit people and they drive the house insane
Mhm.
and
Oh,
the
you
house
know
crashes
what?
into a tree.
Did they have, like, camcorders back then
In the 50s?
to film?
Kind
Yeah.
of, but it was very expensive and very limited.
Damn. Because I would have been like, bring that so we can, like, see these things happening or not. And then we can see, like, the house is making guys hallucinate.
Yeah.
It would have been fun either way.
10 out of 10.
That's all I can think of.
What do you think happens to the characters after the novel ends?
Well, Mr. Dudley has a tree to repair.
Do you think the tree survived the crash?
Yeah.
I hope so. The tree was an innocent victim of this. The tree's just vibing. What does the
Yeah.
tree know?
I think the tree was perfectly fine. And the car was totaled. And Eleanor's dead. And Mr. Montague, Dr. Montague, now Mr. Montague because they took away his doctorate. They laughed him out of academia because he's like, what the fuck is this?
I love it. Okay,
And Miss Montague's like, Planchette should have listened. And they stay together because they're not going to get divorced because it's the 50s and they love each other. And Arthur is still a prick. And Luke gets the house. And Theo moves away and never speaks to them ever again. And the sister's like, fuck, my car. Because she's more worried about the car than her sister because she's a bitch.
Yeah.
The end.
Well, if this is 1959, let's say it is 1959, which we have, they're only 10 years away from 1970s, which is all punk and shit. So that's when Theo would have really become in her element. Theo would have been like an Andy Warhol type artist, type punk / rocker. So Theo is just 10 years away from greatness. Hang on, Theo, you can do it.
We believe in you, bestie.
Yes. What do you think, Victoria?
I'm just gonna agree with all of you because I haven't thought about it.
Nice.
Even Luke will someday be the owner. The place should be burnt to the ground. And so I do think he probably ran a bulldozer through it.
You think so?
Yeah. I
Doesn't
don't know
he
what would have
say-
been built there.
He says houses are harder to burn than you would think. Do you think he's tried?
Yes.
I
Maybe he has.
Why? Why would he do that?
Why wouldn't you burn a house? Everything has to burn.
I guess. I wouldn't burn my house. I like it. I live in it.
Are there any
Not
ghosts
collecting
there?
insurance money on it, I guess.
Jam
Because if
Yeah.
there's
sounds
any
pretty
ghosts,
sick.
I've never been to Jam's house yet.
Just that one wall is all you need to know.
Yeah.
This is where I live, just here.
Yeah.
Yep. Do you have a sleeping bag under the desk?
Absolutely.
That's comfort. I dream of that.
Bougie.
That's why you don't stream anymore, isn't it? Because you're too rich for us.
Exactly.
I knew it.
I suspected it, but this is just confirmed.
I had to get my money elsewhere.
All right, guys, we need sponsors next season.
We really do. Season
Then-
2, come see us.
Then me and Peter can buy a house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And then you could stop streaming.
yeah, exactly.
because we'll have sleeping bags under our desks.
Yeah, we'll have sleeping bag money,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
which is different from that mattress and bed money. It's
Yeah.
it's more unique.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was the most memorable or shocking scene or twist in the story?
I think that'd be the same with our favorite scenes.
Yeah.
Because none of our
Yeah.
scenes are favorites, really.
Yeah,
No,
favorite is a big word to use with this book.
I think the most shocking thing about this book is how much shit didn't need to be in it. Because it just never came
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
Like,
I
even
wish I
when
knew what she was thinking.
Me too. Like, when she goes into that, like, little bar, like, I thought it was going to be way more intense and way more crazy. Or she was going to learn something about the house. But it was just nothing.
because
The
that's the
book-
way it is in. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say the book feels like a draft. Like she sat down and wrote it all out in one day and was like, I'm gonna come back and think about these ideas. And then she's like, fuck it, publish. Someone
Yeah.
was like, yeah, this is the shit.
Let's do it, bestie. You know what? They read the lottery and they're like, you know what? I trust whatever you write. And they just
People will eat this
Exactly.
up.
She got that Stephen King privilege because anything Stephen King writes, he has final edit on it, so he could literally shit in a book, slam it shut, and the publishers would have to be like, I guess publish.
Ugh. But what were you gonna say, Peter?
I was gonna say, like, even in modern, I say modern, this is 1959, so even in progressive horror stories, somebody pulls into a cafe, you don't want to go there. It's fucking, this man died in this house. Like, that's where you get the exposition about the house, pulling into like a cafe, a diner. You don't want to go there, yo. And it's just none of that. None of that. Say it with me. Nothing.
Nothing.
So I think we're onto something. Because the lottery was published June 26th, 1948. And
Oh no.
Haunting of Hill
Right.
House was published in 1959. So,
Shirley, what the fuck?
11
Did she write
years
anything
later.
in between?
oh, I don't know.
Because, like, what do you mean you went from writing the lottery, super iconic short essay thing, to this drivel? What the fuck happens?
Hang on a second. 1 second. Yeah, hello?
I thought he was gonna be like, oh yes.
Oh, okay, I'll tell them. Okay, that was just drivel on the phone, and they resent you associating them with this book.
Oh, my bad.
You have insulted
Sorry.
drivel.
Don't sue me.
That's the stupidest thing all night, and I have said some absolute shit.
She's gone.
Okay, we're almost through it.
The lion.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Sorry. So I was trying to find the publication list, and then I opened a website, and then Chrome froze, and then a video started playing.
What? Are you hacked?
I think because I just started clicking things, like I ended up closing a tab and then clicking the video to play, and I don't know what's happening. Everything's broken. Everything is broken.
Okay. I'm looking through her Wikipedia. Give me her works. She's written a lot of stuff. Not like a lot like James Patterson ghostwriting everything.
That motherfucker just he
Pumping out
sneezes.
books.
He sneezes, he joins up the dots, and then that becomes a book.
Pretty much. I mean, she does have a lot of short stories. A lot of short stories. My God.
And then she was like, I'm going to try a novel.
Got like cat fur on me. Let's see. Her novels. 1948, she wrote The Road Through the Wall. And then 51. Wait, what are these names next to it? Did she write these? She did. Okay, whatever. Hangs a man? What? Anyways.
Hangs a man.
54, The Bird's Nest, and 58, The Sundial, and then 59, The Haunting of Hill House. So like really short turnaround there. And 62, We Have Always Lived in the Castle.
Interesting.
This bitch has a thing about buildings.
She wrote a lot of shit. I only know 2 of them.
We should
Anywho.
explore her category, her catalogue.
No.
Said nobody ever.
Alright, Peter, if you had to fight one of the characters in an old-timey boxing ring, who would you choose and would you win?
Shirley Jackson, and yes. I wouldn't even try to pretend like folk kind of thing. I'd put like, what's it called, like barbed wire around my boxing gloves and razor blades in there, so
Can't be mad at her. This is the only book you've read from her. I'm sure she
Yeah.
has like amazing things, and this was just like a one-off, the one terrible thing she's ever written. Probably not, but I mean, like, come on.
But this is like her biggest.
her a
This is her
chance.
biggest work as well. Like, this is.
Is it?
It was the
Is it her
50s,
biggest
work?
The standards are different.
That's true. You can't
They
judge it on today.
They like different things.
Yeah.
They hated women more. Actually, I don't think that's true, but
Someone who was alive and conscious during the 50s. I don't mean you were a toddler. Like you've got core memories in the 50s. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know what it's like.
alright, Jam, who are you fighting?
Yes, who are you fighting, Jim?
I would fight Arthur just because I
Yes.
think he would cry if he lost to a woman. And also, I would take his revolver and beat him with it. And I think that would be fun. It'd be fun for me. I don't know about him.
I think you should also have a shooting contest, because I think you could outshoot him.
I don't know. I am not a quick draw. So if it's on
No, I just
timing.
mean like on target, not like...
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't thinking like
Dead.
Western style, like stick him up.
If
10
I had to
paces
do
a
that,
dog.
I know I would be dead. But if it's based on accuracy, he's gone. I'll kill him.
I saw Hamilton recently, and I learned a thing about gun battles. So there's 10 steps.
There are?
Yeah, there's a whole song about it.
Oh, damn.
Oh, like, I know you take a few steps away, you go back to back, and you walk away, and then it's draw. Or is it
Oh, there's
turn
whole
around,
procedure you need
and then
to
it's
go
like,
through.
boom.
First, you need to talk. Well, this isn't exactly all 10 steps from Hamilton, but step 1 is you need to talk to the person you've annoyed to see if you can apologize, and if you can apologize, the whole thing is called.
Oh.
Step 2
I
is
was
you
getting
need to
that.
find a second where.
You meant Hamilton the play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Hamilton the play.
What did you think you meant?
How many other
I thought there
Hamiltons
was-
are there?
I thought there was a specific different movie about some man named Hamilton. Okay, when I say it out loud.
Okay. Speaking
Like
of
the
which,
Kermit thing all over again.
yeah, there's only one Beyonce, there's one Kermit, there's one Hamilton. Speaking of which, now we know Wicked has hit. Get the Hamilton film.
I think you cut it out, so I actually missed your question.
Oh, so I said,
Wicked?
now we know that Wicked has hit. How long until we get the Hamilton movie?
Oh, well, hasn't Wicked been a Broadway thing for like a while? For
Oh, yeah,
at
it's
least 2
close to-
decades.
Yeah, it's
A
close to
decade?
like, if not 20 years, then close to 20 years. Close to 20 years now. It was, and now it's just become the film, so...
I think we'll get
And-
Hamilton in 10 years. 10 more years.
You know what I found out? Hamilton came to the Edinburgh Fringe.
What?
Like the
Yeah, it
original
was-
cast?
The original cast, Lynn was at... Because there's something called flyering, where you're out in the streets and you're like, hey, comedy, it's...
Mm-hmm.
I cannot imagine Lynn flyering in Edinburgh. It was before I started covering the Fringe, but you get flyers all day, every day. It's like, hey, it's like comedy at 12:30 or a show about pies at 1:45. Imagine being that, and you're like, yeah, Hamilton, thanks. You take it, put it in your pocket. Then Hamilton becomes what it became.
I can see that happening because I think someone had brought that up like forever ago when he was on someone's talk show and he was talking about how he wanted to write this thing called Hamilton and everyone was like laughing at him because they thought he was joking and he wasn't
Yeah.
joking because he wrote Hamilton. It's actually really good. Supposedly, I have not seen it, so I don't know. I've heard some of the songs and they are bops.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask a girl to see Hamilton, and I did ask her, but she didn't give me. But it's fine. But she was doing other things, so it's not bad. I'm not as spiraling about it as I could be. But point is that it was the 10th anniversary, and before the show started, and it was the 10th anniversary of the first time it played on Broadway, and it started because Lynn wrote... I forget which song it was. I think it might have been that first Alexander Hamilton song in the soundtrack. And Obama asked him to play it at the White House, and he did. And from there, he wrote and wrote and wrote, and it became what it became.
Thanks, Obama.
My God.
Victoria, who are you fighting? Or did you say
Yeah.
already?
I was also gonna fight Arthur and just said I'm taking his gun away first. But then I will stab him. Yeah. I can do it.
You gonna shank him?
I will.
Oh, you're going to shank him in the leg?
Hell yeah. No,
Like
between
the
ribs.
full length of that dagger in his body?
Yeah, I think I could do it.
You absolutely could. Like, if you
I
get
think you could. It'd just be like so painful. Like, can you imagine? He's like, why?
He will. That's not my
And then you take it
problem.
out, and he's like, ah.
That's not
Yeah.
my problem, is it? I'm not the one being stabbed.
You are the stabber, not the stabby. It's
Yeah.
not something you have to think
Oh
about.
my God.
Exactly. It's not my problem.
I am with you.
Thank you, Peter.
We are as one. I appreciate that.
I do have another one, but it's zip tied shut from the Run Fair, and I'm too lazy to cut it open. But that one is actually sharp and battle ready, allegedly.
Well, there's a snake eating its tail. You
Yeah.
can't open it because it's zip tied shut, but if it was
Yeah.
zip tied shut, you could open it.
I
You could
put-
use it to open it. I feel like we need to see the sharp one. You have scissors. Come on, do it for the people.
Don't reveal it in public. You got to keep all your murder weapons a secret.
Yeah, exactly. You can only see the fake one.
I hope I never see it.
You'll see it when it's your time.
Exactly.
It is Scottish, allegedly.
Is it?
Yeah,
Did you buy it when you were here?
allegedly. No, I did not. Dylan bought it
Oh.
for Christmas one year.
Imported straight from Scotland.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have done that. If you'd asked me for a knife, I would have given you one.
Thank you. I'll keep
Just
that in
didn't
mind the
ask.
next time I'm there.
Speaking of... Oh, no. Okay, never.
Wait, next question. Before we go on like another billion tangents.
I am so excited to see all these clips.
Hopefully they cooked properly. Alright, besties, are you ready for one of our favorite times of the day?
I am so fucking ready for this.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It broke.
Well, Peter, do you want to walk us through our rating system while we fix this technical difficulty?
Well, we're not
Okay,
rating.
It's fixed.
We're doing the fan cast.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, you're right. The fan cast. I casted most of the casting.
Alright.
Ah.
That's not what I want. Sorry.
I think
I gotta
Victoria
find
should
it.
go first.
You should. Show us your people.
No, Peter is going first because he picked the book.
Peter, you gotta go.
Okay, I will go first.
Hold on. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, I'm good.
Okay. So, for the role of Dr. Montague, I chose Jeremy Irons because I think his voice would be brilliant for it. Because he kind of talks like this, and I thought he'd be a good Dr. Montague. Like, but he's very British, Jeremy Irons. In fact, I think he's British. So, I don't know how well his accent would work in what is America, not America.
I mean, half the book sounds British anyway, so I think it works.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you could use any accent. It's like when you watch a film about Germany during the war and everybody's British.
Yeah.
It just works like that. So for Theodora, I almost, if this was like 10 years ago, I would have cast the lass whose name I can't remember, who was Alice in Twilight. I did think about her, but I ended up casting Jenna Ortega. You know, because she's Jenna Ortega.
I think every time Peter casts Jenna Ortega, we need to make him like donate money to charity or something.
We gotta have a tally for how many times he cast people.
You will be like Jenna Ortega and 2 other cast members coming up are you will be like, oh, them again.
Is Florence Pugh in this?
Florence Pugh is not in this. First off, how dare you? Second of all, I don't have a second. Well, playing Eleanor Aubrey Plaza. No. No.
Sorry, or Zendaya.
I almost see if Zendaya had been a little bit older, I would have cast her, but we'll get to that.
I feel like anytime
he
meets a black actor or a black actress, he just goes Zendaya.
Okay, excuse me.
Peter!
Tell me I'm wrong.
Rude, but not inaccurate. Okay?
Oh, what's happening?
Well, I wish we could have gotten this to a year. That would have been nice.
Oh no! Who's your next cast? Cast member?
Well, who do you think it is? You tell me.
I broke him.
Oh no, Peter! I'm sorry.
Maybe it's Jeremy Highland White because you need a rat boy. No, the next cast member was Jack Gleeson, who was Joffrey in Game of Thrones. Who I've never seen Game of Thrones. I've only seen clips, and I wanted someone who's kind of smug and would seem like they were inheriting a house. But Luke didn't quite turn out to be that. So my casting is kind of askew, but I also think maybe he could just be a nice lad and just have a good time. So for Carrie, who I didn't know is Eleanor's sister, because I assumed she'd appear again and have a much bigger part. I chose Gabrielle Union because I was thinking Bring It On is amazing, and Gabrielle Union hasn't been in much recently that I've seen, so Gabrielle Union. My next casting choice. In the role of Eleanor, I chose... Have you unveiled it yet? Oh, you have. Okay. Ayo Idbury, who is from The Bear, and who I have a massive crush on, and I just thought she'd be good at being Eleanor, panicky and...
Now, why would you do that to her?
Because she's a good actress.
Make her crash into a tree.
It was to show her range as a performer.
You got her... No.
Yes.
Losing her shit over Jenna Ortega because she won't kiss her and then crashing into a tree.
I mean, I would do the same in that boat, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry, you don't like the idea of Jenna Ortega and Ayo Edinburgh smooching? Being wee woods rich lesbians?
I just don't want to subject them to this haunted house. Well, Jenna could handle it.
Yeah, Jenna could. I kind of feel like if you offered this, if this was happening and you offered the role to Jenna, she would be like, again, this character.
She'd be like,
Because it's
get me out of
basically
the horror genre and
yeah,
put me in something else.
But I
like
think
it
she
is.
likes
She
it. She's like super into films.
yeah. I can't imagine she doesn't like it if she does keep doing it. But surely the Wednesday of it all must be frustrating now. I would have thought as a.
Well, she was in Scream. How many
Oh, she
Scream
was in
movies
Scream,
was
wasn't she?
Yeah.
I'm sure she likes it. I just hope Hollywood doesn't like typecast her as like, oh, we need someone in a spooky horror film.
I think
Jenna,
she has
and then
enough,
she's never in anything else.
I think she has enough money that she just wouldn't take the role if she didn't
Yeah.
want to do it.
Yeah, at this point she is choosing her roles. There was that film, was it a Netflix film she did with Mark Freeman where she was like the student and he was the teacher and they started, which are incredibly illegal.
I saw them talking about it online. I haven't actually watched it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. And finally, as the old lady who gets knocked down, Dame Judi Dench.
Oh, why?
There's actually I've been watching a lot of the newer Bond films recently with her as M in those films, and I'm like, Judi Dench is really fucking. Obviously, she had a career before and shit, but I think she'd be great at playing that kind of role as somebody who is angry and lost her cheesecake, which we'd all be angry if we lost our cheesecake. If Maggie Smith was still alive, it would have been Maggie Smith, but she's not.
I'm not gonna.
So matters.
When it comes to casting, I don't care if they're dead or alive. They're being cast.
I was going to ask that question.
Who cares?
Like about because we never really had because I've cast a few people who aren't here anymore.
So have I.
And
I'm pretty sure I cast Maggie Smith.
That's right.
Gotta bring them back.
Yeah.
They gotta have one more role.
Run it back. Let's go, guys.
Yeah. So that's my cast.
Yeah. I think I've even been like, oh, this person, but 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Or this person when they're 50. Like.
Yeah.
Listen, there's no rules there with casting.
There's no rules. This is ours. And I would make it more a film so I could cut out some of the abysmal shit and also make it just full on spooky from start to finish. And I go wild with practical effects. There would be little to no CGI effects. It would be practical effects done on set to create the atmosphere. And it would be fucking excellent.
Ten out of 10.
Thank you.
All right, Jim, you're up.
I'm up. Oh my gosh. Okay. So for Eleanor Vance, I chose Victoria Pedretti because honestly, when I was reading the book, I couldn't get like the Netflix adaptation of the book out or inspiration. I don't know. I couldn't get it out of my head. So I was like, she was the person I was seeing the entire time I was reading. For Dr. John Montague, I went with Daniel Craig because I thought Dr. Montague was just like a silly, goofy man, as they all were in this book. And I just kept thinking of his role in Knives Out and that ridiculous accent he has.
Would you have him use the same accent?
You know, if he felt like it was necessary for the role, he could do it. I wouldn't be mad. I can't think of any other, like, a different accent that he could do. Like, just a basic American one, sure, I guess. But, like, make it funny. So go with I don't even know what that accent is.
I think that's like a Louisiana accent he has in Knives Out.
Oh.
Citation needed, but I think that's Louisiana.
It's like the most dramatic accent.
Addie, as our resident American, we need you to confirm if that's a Louisiana accent that he is doing. Please and thank you.
Hello, Atlas.
Oh, so hello, Addie. I don't think I said hi yet.
Well, Addie ponders that. For Luke, I went with Oliver Jackson Cohen because he plays Luke in the Netflix series of The Haunting in Hill House. Of Hill House. And then for Theodora, I went with Anna de Armas because I love her and I haven't seen her in anything recently, and that's upsetting. Give her some more roles. What the fuck? Unless she's chilling, which I guess is fine. But, you know, miss you.
I think the last thing she was in was that Marilyn biopic on Netflix.
That's the last
Citation
thing I've
needed?
heard, and I have not seen it because
It was
Yeah.
fairly terrible.
oh, well, good. I'll watch something else. I didn't cast anyone for Carrie or the lady who gets knocked down because they didn't play a big role in my brain. They were just faceless people. I couldn't think of like anyone in those positions. The end. How would I do this? I don't know. I don't know. Like I would want to do it if I was being true to the book. I would keep it as a movie and then cut out a bunch of fluff, and it would just be a very short haunting. Because I can't see myself doing something better than like the TV, like the limited series that Netflix did. So, yeah, short, spooky movie. We'll go with that. Thank
Good job.
you.
Good casting. That sounds very patronizing. Good casting.
Victoria's turn.
So I definitely did not do this while we were doing the recap, in case you were wondering.
Could you move a little closer to your mic, please?
No.
Please, I'll give you money.
Oh, well, in that case. Okay.
How much?
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's a great question.
How much? How much do you want?
All of it.
I have like £7.12. You can have all of it.
Fine. Is that enough to get the Greg sausage rolls?
Oh, that's more than enough to get the Greg sausage
fuck
rolls.
yeah.
I
Okay,
forgot about those.
I'm sold.
You can get like.
Can I get that
good,
in a tea?
like
You know how they
You
have the
like
can
the
get-
tea?
the 4-packs. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get at least 3 of them and a cup of tea, which
Okay.
is like,
I'm sold.
12 sausage rolls.
I miss those rolls. I'm not gonna lie. They were like the perfect midnight. Like I need to eat something, but I don't really want
Yeah.
to eat. We ate so
They are
many of
so
those
good.
that night. It was so. Oh, I loved it. Just
Which
stick it in
night?
the microwave. 10 out of 10. I miss them.
They are so good. But I remember a time back in my day when you'd be able to get like a sausage roll p. So you'd be able to go in and get 2 sausage rolls and a 10p carton of milk, and that was your lunch. And now it's like £1.35 for a single sausage roll.
That is
Back
long.
in my day.
Back in mine, dude. You can get a little Freddy to go with it, or Freddo, or whatever he's called.
Oh, don't listen. You know how every time I say about the Canadian goose, don't fuck with the Canadian goose. Don't fuck with the Freddo, okay? That is, if anything is tearing us apart, it is the Freddo. We are a divided nation because of the. And it's sad. It's sad.
Addie says the accent, Daniel Craig's crazy Southern accent thing is Southern with like hints of Cajun, I think.
Right. Because he does have that. I don't know if this is a like the way he says certain things. He's got that kind of elongated way of saying it, like people do.
Mm-hmm. It's fun.
It is very fun.
All right, for Eleanor, I went
Yes.
with someone I remember, Amanda Seyfried. I don't think I said that name right. I forgot the N in Amanda.
Seyfried, it doesn't matter.
No, I did not. I don't know how to fucking read. There was an N.
She's gonna be in something soon, isn't she? Or has she been in something recent?
I don't know.
I think it's also like a horror film. Or it's kind of like thriller. I don't remember.
I think she'd be like so fun and kooky. Can you imagine her in like Mamma Mia, but in this?
Yeah,
Just loses her mind,
yeah.
The range, I can see it.
right? I think it'd be so fun and exciting. All right.
I can kind of see it. Like she's twirling in a slow mo circle.
Yeah.
I like apple pie. I
she's
like
like-
clouds.
When she's like running up the stairs,
Yeah,
she's just
Like
like losing her marbles.
there.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I can absolutely.
All right, for Dr. Montague, I went with Anthony Head.
I thought that was Daniel Craig. I was so.
Who
But
is
I
this
can
man?
absolutely see Anthony Head. He was Giles. Sorry, not my
Yeah.
business to say.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, he was Giles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's literally what I googled because I couldn't remember his name. And then he was also King Arthur in Merlin.
And he was in an episode of Doctor Who.
As he should be. He should have been in multiple. Him as a
He-
doctor, I would have loved.
I was literally about to say him as a doctor. at some point. He should have taken over. Fuck you, Matt Smith.
Oh man, him after Snape
Damn.
would have been sick. All right, for Luke, this is the only person that I cast while I was reading the book. It's Matt. I don't know how to say his last name, but he played Luke. No, not Luke. I lied. Logan in Gilmore Girls. He was like.
Oh, him. Yeah, Matt Schatzenberger.
Chatchery. Yeah, like Matt Chatchery or something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, him.
CZUCHRY.
Yeah.
Because Logan was very like trust fund kid, very like, ooh, I'm better than everyone else. I'm amazing. But he was also like a troublemaker. So I mean that's basically Luke but grown up.
Yeah.
Theodora, I went with Sophie Thatcher. I don't remember why. Or what she was in. Sorry?
Oh yeah, her. Sophie Thatcher. Was in the and she was very good in that.
What?
You know that thing she was in? She was in excuse me. Yeah, it was really good. I don't know if she is.
Something.
I recognize her face.
Yeah.
She was in some things that I did like.
She was in Harry.
She's also in
which I haven't
there's something about
and Yellow Jackets.
Yes, that one.
Is that any good, Yellow Jackets?
I don't know.
I hear it's excellent.
I watched the first season. I liked it, but I heard the rest it like goes downhill. Something about the writing. I don't know. I haven't watched it. Just the first season.
I mostly went off the vibes of that photo. I was like, it's perfect. She's my kooky, crazy, whimsical artist.
Yes.
And then I couldn't think of anything for the last two people Peter picked because, again, they were like basically just NPCs in my head.
Yeah.
So I picked different people. So I did Mrs. Dudley. And I did Diana Rigg.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I see it.
I don't disagree with the casting. It's good casting, but I don't wish to sound rude, but how do you as a Canadian know who she is?
She was in Game of Thrones.
Oh. I did not know that.
She's got range. She's an international superstar.
Yeah.
Excuse you.
She's like a big British actress from like the 60s and 70s.
Oh, okay. That explains your confusion.
Yeah.
She's still going.
Is she still? Is she even?
No.
Yeah. Is she? Okay.
No, she is.
But she is for the purposes of this.
Yes.
I was just truly staggered at how you knew who Diana Rigg was. Well, not being rude, of course, but
sometimes when I put someone in and I'm not 100% sure like a lot about them, sometimes like when you have that kind of reaction, I think they've been canceled for like a really bad reason. And so you had that reaction and I was like, oh my god, what did I do? I was like, I just saw her as Game of Thrones lady.
I didn't. I was this moment years old when I learned she was in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, she was.
I'm looking at like her earlier photos. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's a little hottie.
Like during the 60s and 70s, she was massive. She was one of the UK's biggest stars. Along with, did you ever see Sherlock? You know the lass who plays Mrs. What's her name? The landlady.
Yeah.
She was a massive star in Britain in like the 60s and 70s.
Okay. I think I only know her from Sherlock. I don't even really remember what her name is or what she looks like, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah. And I remember her vibes. As stupid as that sounds.
Yeah. Which is good because she's like a killer. So I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Go on.
The last person I did was Mrs. Montague. And I went with Catherine O'Hara. Because I think she'd bring like that kooky crazy element to it.
I would love her in that role.
Right? Peter hates her, but that's fine.
I don't. I really like her as
Catherine O'Hara.
I like Catherine O'Hara. She's from SC. Legendary. But the whole bebe thing it grates my spine.
I love Schitt's Creek.
I like
And
I
don't
like
care.
Eugene Levy in Schitt's Creek.
I don't
He's really good in that.
what you say. It's a great show.
She's fantastic, especially in Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
Even
And
though I've seen like one episode and the rest have been clips.
That's the energy I want her to bring.
Is she going to be Moira shit?
A little
Moira...
less, but that kind of crazy eccentric vibe.
Right.
Especially with the planchette, like come on. She has kooky crazy vibes.
Yeah, and that, I mean, Beetlejuice, perfect kooky crazy vibes. That's fabulous. But the Schitt's Creek up Catherine O'Hara is not the one for me.
Was she in the new Beetlejuice?
She was.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
Spoilers.
Oh no! How could you?
Yeah, somebody who was in the trailers and the posters and did active promo for it. I've just spoiled it. She's in it.
You did. I'm never gonna watch it. Thanks a lot, Peter.
I'm truly the worst. Why am I?
I don't know. And I'm also gonna do it as a movie, because I think some of the things that I thought were a waste of time in the book, kind of like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where it pissed me off in the book, I think it would do really well on screen. So like when she does go to that bar and she talks to those randoms, like I think that would help set like the eerie mood. But when you're reading it and it keeps going on, you're like, what the fuck? I don't care. Or even like when she does knock over the old lady, like I think if it's like a short scene that's only a couple of minutes, it doesn't feel like it's dragged on as much.
Yeah.
So I'm going with a little movie.
Would you go full spooky, or would you bring some Lost into it?
I think mostly spooky. I don't know. I did cast some very funny people though.
Yeah. I think it has the potential to be like, if you do a couple of tweaks and whatnot, it could be like not a dark comedy, but like a darker comedy.
Hold on, what's that movie I'm thinking of?
As long as it doesn't turn into like scary movie.
No. Oh my god.
I'd be fine if it did.
I think. Have you ever seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
Yeah.
Maybe something like that. Oh, I love that movie.
I haven't seen it in a dog's age because it's got Ethan Suplee in it.
Who?
Tyler Labine.
Tyler Labine, that's it. Yes, not Ethan Suplee. Tyler Labine, who was in.
Tudyk.
Was
a bunch
in
of other
what
people,
was?
I don't know their names.
What was that show? It was about the devil. Reaper. Did anyone ever see the TV show called Reaper?
No.
It was this guy who discovered he was the son of the devil and had to do
tragic
devilish things.
No.
Question mark?
Oh my
I can't
gosh.
remember.
Anyways, I think maybe something
It was
like
very
that,
funny.
where like there is like that the horror movie is trying to happen, but then it's funny too. The bangs are pissing me off again. Anyways, that's my movie. Hope you enjoyed it.
10, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 5. 5, 10, 10, 5. 10 out of 10 is what I was trying to say.
Thank you. I was like, wow, 5 out of 10. He really hated that I didn't know who Diana Rigg was.
It was going great, and then Catherine O'Hara.
All right. Are you ready for the last part of book club?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes.
Our rating from last time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Peter,
So
do you
the
wanna
ratings.
explain?
I will explain, Victoria. The rating scheme works on a scale of 1 to 10. 2 is 1. No, 1 is you would not finish it if it wasn't the book club.
Yeah.
5 is it just kind of ended and you nothing it.
You feel neutral about it, yeah.
Neutral, yeah. And 10 is you would absolutely recommend it to a friend, and you may or may not try to procreate with it. I may have added that last bit.
You definitely added that last bit.
I don't think I feel that way about any book.
No.
Not yet.
No.
Wait until you find a book. Wait until you find a nice book.
Imagine the paper cuts? Absolutely not.
Yo, no, thank you. Anywho,
brother, what's that, brother?
Everything gets like a 9.9.
Yeah.
Nothing higher than that.
All right.
Who's going first?
Yeah, who wants to go first?
Peter.
Jam.
Peter. Who went first last time?
Did I not go first last time? Because I zeroed
I don't
it.
remember.
Isn't it
Probably.
typically whoever chose the goes first?
We bullied you into zeroing it.
That's true. But without a hint of hesitation.
I don't know. I think we had to circle back to bully you into 0. No.
Yeah, because I was having trouble committing to it.
Yeah.
I wanted to go 0, but I couldn't quite commit to it, and I was like, "Fuck it, I will." That's the thing. As I sit these and I talk so much shit, and there's a part of me, this is fine. I keep forgetting that it will be published online again. I say things in the heat of the moment, like Ware has never been to in her fucking life, never seen a mountain, and then it's there on the internet for her to see. But I'm not a scared.
Our digital footprint's
I
terrible.
think it gets published tomorrow, actually.
Really? Is that one up tomorrow?
I think so.
What one just went up? One just went up a couple of days ago.
Oh, maybe that one did just go up. I don't really remember, to be honest.
Did one go up?
I sort of blacked out and just.
The Martian came up recently.
Yeah, I had to, like last week. I just went and scheduled a whole bunch of them.
Okay.
That's not what I did.
Huh?
So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm giving it
The fuck? Sorry, not you.
a 3
Damn.
and a half.
You are very kind.
Damn, you hate it.
I think it was just, I don't know. I must have been in like a really good mood when I was reading it. And I just like the
You must have been in
banter.
cocaine when you read this for it to be that good.
I know like a lot of me is hanging on to like the spooky supernatural stuff that was happening, and I'm trying so hard to forget about the pages and pages of nothing and pointlessness. But you know what? I'll do that. That's my fault. 3.5.
Locked in? Or do you want to have a think and
Locked
come back?
in.
All right.
Victoria.
I was gonna go like 6.
Do it.
Peter looks so betrayed.
Hey,
I
if
will
you
go to
like
this
the
island by
book-
myself.
I mean, I gave Peter all the books Peter has chosen that were sci-fi. I've given like a low rating, and he's lived, so it's fine.
No, I
It
think
In
hasn't
this
killed
case,
him yet.
I was saying, I think he feels betrayed because I went too high.
Yeah. In this case, it's not the low rating, it's the high rating I'm offended by.
I mean, the opposite. Like, you're going to high, he'll be fine. He'll survive tomorrow. If you want to give it a 10, I mean, I'll look at you funny, but
Can you imagine? No, I think it's a fine book. Like, I don't hate it. I don't think I'd be like, ooh, everyone has to... Listen, Peter, I had to speed read it. I did a bunch of crying while I was reading it. Listen, I was going through it, okay?
Okay.
So a 6?
So yeah, because I think like I didn't hate it as much as I've hated some other books. If someone asked me
Like
if they should
Hitchhikers.
read it, yeah, or the one from last month.
The Turn of the Key.
No,
The Southern Vampires.
yeah, the
Fun.
vampires. Even though there's only one vampire, stupid fucking book.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
Fucking book.
if someone asked me if they should read it, I'd be like, if you can find it, like maybe get it from the library.
Get it for free.
Yeah.
If you can get it for free, it's a great... I got it for free. I still want...
I think I paid like $2.
Oh, mine was 7.
I found it on Kindle.
Oh, I
Unlimited.
didn't. I went to the store and bought it for 7.
Oh my god, you bought a physical copy.
Yeah, I showed you.
You keeping it?
That's right.
Maybe. I like the cover. I think the cover's pretty sick. It's her going up the stairs. But, I mean, I think at some point I probably will get rid of it because I don't think I'll reread it.
Yeah.
But, didn't hate it. It was okay.
So 6. Are you locked in with 6?
I think so.
Okay. I want to be kind and say, at least it tried this, at least it tried that, but it tried and failed. It did nothing, say it with me, nothing successfully. It didn't spook. It didn't intrigue. It didn't investigate properly. It didn't even show like a proper full mental breakdown. That would have been, anything would have been interesting. We got, like, Eleanor's descent into madness, Eleanor becoming the house, could have been fantastic. It could have been something truly special. But it was like, huh, okay, guess I like this place now. And that's all we got. I'm loath to do it 2 months in a row, but I think I have to zero this book.
Damn.
Zero?
Hates this book.
I would recommend it to my
But
enemies
you
because
read
they're my
it.
enemies.
Did you finish it?
I did finish. I finished it at like 7:14 this evening. So I absolutely made my cast before
Damn.
I finished it.
Okay.
I just truly think that all the kind of sidebars we went off on what about this, what about that, they would have made it a better book than what we actually got published. I am genuinely disappointed with this. I am kind of a little bit embarrassed of it, I reckon. Like, you guys didn't like...
That's how I felt last month. I was ashamed of myself.
Like, you guys didn't like Hitchhikers and you didn't like The Martian. They're my friends. I respect their opinions. They saw different things than I did. That's what book club is about. But I am... I know it sounds silly to say, but I am fairly... It's because it's just nothing.
Got cut out. I didn't hear.
What got cut?
You're fairly what?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot what I was saying. I was so off. I was going so off so wild. I just feel kind of embarrassed that I recommended this book because I just wanted kind of spooky, cozy vibes for the spooky season, and there was zero of that.
Listen, at least you didn't fuck up as bad as I did last month, okay? Because I thought we were getting the same thing. I thought it was going to be silly, funny, campy vibes, and it wasn't. It was traumatizing. It was fucked up.
It was distressing.
We've all picked really terrible books.
Yeah, I was doing so well.
We've learned.
And that's what makes us friends, though. That's how we unite. It's also
we bond over our hatred of things.
Exactly. See if we ever have a big falling out. I know one of our go-to insults will be, "Oh yeah, well you picked the fucking vampire book. Oh yeah, well you picked The Martian. Oh yeah, well you picked fucking 3 men and 4 women in an art museum just shitting themselves."
To be fair, I loved that book. That was one of my favorites.
I feel like I'd probably like that book more if I reread it now. I know
I was talking about the book I had to pull.
Oh yeah.
All the other books I picked, I think were okay.
Yeah, that one book, yeah.
Yeah.
Which we haven't.
One book. No.
Yeah.
That one book was not good.
Yeah.
Well, I almost pulled this one. My last one I almost pulled, but then you were done. So I was like, oops.
Yeah.
Too late.
If you want to pull a book after I finish reading it, it's fine. Because I'm trying to get through things like within the first week or two that we started.
Yeah.
So yeah, I locked in 0. I wouldn't. If I go to hell and I spend an eternity, like think of how long eternity is, and I spend that burning in the fires of the pit of hell itself, and on the shore, rising up amongst the steam and the dead souls, and I see a copy of this book, that will be too soon.
I think you're a little dramatic there.
Not me, dramatic? Are you sure? That doesn't seem like me.
It's just
that gives us an average of 3.16666666666.
That does that, yeah. No, 1.666 because Satan's spooky. So what do we do now? I've forgotten. What do we do now?
Sorry. What's the
Wait,
overall rating?
3.1. 3.1666.
I feel like mathematically it's 3, but it doesn't feel like a 3.
Because I have the 0.5 in there. I fucked it up with that.
No, that's fine. I just feel like we usually do overall ratings based on vibes.
Oh yeah, on vibes, 100% it's a 3.
Oh, I was gonna go like based on the vibes of everything. I would go like a 2.
A 2.
Yeah, because Peter's a
Damn.
0. You're a 3.5. I'm a 6. So I feel like okay, no, maybe 3 is right. I do bring it up quite a bit. Okay, we'll leave it at a 3.
And I truly did want this to be just kind of, I know I said this before, but I truly wanted it to be easy and just a little, just big spooks, boo, something, but not something as intense as the last few books we've read. Like, oh, this child fell out the window.
Yeah.
None of that here. Just, and I didn't get what I wanted. I apologize profusely. I am sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Every month I kind of feel like my position in the book club is tenable. I've never felt so on the end of a string that I have with this.
Yeah.
You gotta restart at the new year. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, come back season 2. See who the new cast is.
Yeah, who's replacing me?
Oh no.
Who's the new Peter?
Can you imagine we just replace you with a different Peter?
I mean, you do know another
I
Peter,
do
so
know
that is
another
possible.
Peter.
You wouldn't have to
That'd
change
be
any of the branding.
So funny.
For you? It'd be PTSD for me. I've experienced somebody taking over something that I've been doing for a long time.
True.
Okay, fair enough. I forgot about
So
That'd be pretty bad.
that wouldn't be great. I mean, you know that spiral we mentioned earlier? Just,
We would be pretty bad friends.
yeah.
We can all spiral together, just not on the show.
I mean, maybe once I'm out of a hospital and my medication is properly balanced and it's been a year or so, we can laugh about it then.
Oh, boy. Alrighty.
Okay.
Peter, who wants to announce next month?
So, unless it's changed between us discussing it, what we're doing
Hold on.
next
Do we
month
have
is
any final thoughts of the book? Or
fuck this book.
I feel like we pretty much wrapped it up.
I think we've covered it. Other than fuck this book and fuck Sheila Jackson, Shirley Jackson, fuck Sheila and Shirley Jackson, both of them.
I'm sure Sheila's
together.
a nice lady.
Sheila's probably lovely, but you know what? Association. You fly with the crows, you get shot with the crows. Fuck you.
Come on, leave the crows alone. What did they do to deserve this?
I'm on a tear for
Anyways.
everybody. If you've ever said the word book in your life, I am coming for you because of this book.
Oh boy. Alrighty. So next month.
Next month, we're reviewing Us,
Huh?
aren't we? Isn't this going to be we're going to review what we've learned in the last year?
No.
Aren't we doing Megan's
Yeah.
other book?
I thought we were doing
No.
a big year recap with clips and shit, and then the next month was going to be Megan.
No.
No?
Hold
Well, what
on.
are we doing then, Victoria?
So November 30th is the 1-year anniversary of when we started Tea and Tales Tavern. Sorry, I should be looking at the camera and not at my screen while I'm saying this. If anyone remembers, yeah, Addie's right. That the recap is in December.
Is that okay? So I got to completely ass backwards.
Yeah.
That's how angry this book has made me. I don't even know where I am in the space-time continuum.
All right, so if anyone remembers, the very first book we ever read was
What was that?
Dreamers Do Lie by Megan Cutler.
Yes.
Thank you, Peter.
In fairness, I felt like I totally threw you there. I felt like you had it and what is it? And you
did.
pew, just gone out of your head. But I look very dapper, so.
You do. And she was gracious enough to come on stream and discuss her book with us and let us ask her questions and pick her brain about the book and about writing in general. And so we
Correct.
thought for the 1-year anniversary, we should run it back and we will be reading Life is But a Dream by Megan Cutler.
Applause for next month's book.
And Peter, did you talk to her?
What?
Did you talk to her?
Yes, but we'll double check.
Okay. And that's all we got to say about that.
For now, that's all we have to say. There's nothing else. We'll double check just to be on the safe side. Megan's very busy.
Okay, thank you.
So
And
we'll pick a
that's
date
that.
after we double check with her.
Yeah,
done?
I think tentatively it's November 30th,
Yep.
but
Okay.
we will let you know.
Yeah.
Oh, so everyone get reading.
I have to get the book
Oh,
still.
you have it.
Yeah, I read it.
It
Are
is
you gonna
available.
reread it?
I will be rereading it because my brain sucks. But just know mine's better than yours. You can't tell why.
Yeah.
Because it's signed.
Yeah,
Is it signed?
it is.
Oh my god, it
Jealous.
is signed.
What the
What does it say?
fuck?
Hold on. How do I turn off this fucking blur?
Discord? Is it blurred on Discord or is it just your camera?
No, it's on
It's the
Discord.
camera settings in Discord.
Discord.
Yeah, I
Stop
go to
it.
like user.
More options. No. This. Change background.
If you go to
None.
the
There we
I
go.
found it.
Bam. Jeez, did it do? Oh, hold on. Change background. There we go.
There we go.
Can you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah. What does it say?
Yeah.
It says, "Life is our greatest adventure," and then Megan signed it. Megan Cutler. Ta-da!
I want a signed book by Megan.
I also wish a signed book by Megan. Megan does kind of do that. She does offer signed books. You need to talk to her about it. I don't know how she does it.
I don't want to bother her.
That's
Megan is
okay.
so busy and so kind.
I'm just gonna flex
okay.
that mine is still better because I went out for dinner with her and Ghost, and she signed them in person at dinner. My purse
Damn.
was full
Very
of
cool.
books.
Should have come.
You
Why'd you
should've.
get one from me? What kind of friend are you? I'm joking.
So,
You're a great friend.
anyways, that's
I love
that's
you.
the book for next month. I love you too. So yeah, that's that.
That's that.
That's that. Instagram will be updated at some point potentially. I don't know, man.
It's happening. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And don't even think about the fact that I never actually announced this book or this book club meeting that we just had. Just don't worry.
Oh
about
no!
it. Life was hard.
You'll
okay?
see it. You'll see it on like YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be up there.
Yeah. All right.
And if you're watching this in the past, if you're in the future and we've cloned people and Shirley Jackson has been cloned, fuck you.
Oh, I didn't think that's the direction you were going with that. But...
That's my final thought. Just
Okay.
fuck you.
Okay then. Interesting.
I am such a tool. I am such a massive, massive tool. I am a tool. Why am I like this?
I don't know.
Oh, we're still on? Oh, yes. So, book club, that's us for this month.
Jam, shout yourself out.
Hi, I'm Jam. Sometimes I stream. I haven't streamed at all this month, I think. I was gonna stream after this stream, but I'm hungry. So, I don't know, maybe next week.
What if you eat and then stream?
Good idea.
Maybe. I could. I won't commit, but it's a maybe, like 75%.
Okay. Peter,
Yes.
go.
I'm Peter.
Wait,
I'm
sorry,
a
Jam,
pain
are
in
you
the
done?
arse. Oop, Jam.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm Peter. I'm a pain in the arse, and I clearly have a problem with books that are written before 1960.
Is that all?
That's all I got.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Victoria.
I'm Victoria. You're already here on my channel or on my VOD channel. Sometimes I stream. Usually when I stream, it's book club or I'm streaming Soda Pop Sundays with these two. My hands don't. I don't know how to point. These two. I don't know.
Me, this
You
one
need to be
down
the
here.
Yeah. And
Oh, sorry.
Where am I?
Because I'm looking in OBS, so it's right.
I'm looking on stream.
Yeah, I got it. My hand just can't bend enough for jam. Like if I go like that.
I can't.
Because for
see
me
it.
it's backwards, right? So I'm like, because if I
Oh,
just
no,
had to
wait,
point
that way.
that way, that's easy peasy. But my hands don't bend this way.
That way. I'm trying to wait for the stream to catch up. This way.
Anyways,
So, there.
usually Soda Pop Sundays with those two, which is every Sunday. That is not book club unless we're busy, in which case we don't fucking do it. Okay, get off our backs.
Yeah. We got shit to do, people.
We got lives outside of this.
Yeah.
Who said
we're
we
busy
don't?
Oh, it's book club. There's only one book club. If you want to follow book club stuff, there's the stuff. That's all I got. Shout out Addie. Yay, Addie, we love her. But I don't know.
She'll be back at some
Come
point.
back. Come
Addie's
back
busy.
to us, Addie.
Yeah, there's Addie. She's just a girl who loves turtles. So yeah.
Should we get out of here?
Yeah, I'm cooked. My
Let's get out of here. We're done.
working. I'm so tired all of a sudden. I'm so hungry.
See
I have
you
that
all
effect on
November
people.
30th,
See
and
you.
maybe later if I stream. I don't know.
Yeah. And if not, I was gonna say November 2nd, but that's after a wedding, so I don't know if I'm gonna be there for Soda Pop Shop Sunday.
I might be working anyways.
Or is that next weekend for Soda Pop Sundays?
Yeah.
I am working.
Ew.
Nobody ever wants to play with me.
I can do the 9.
I'm sorry.
How dare you have a life?
How dare you have a job? We just talked about this, Jamila. You're supposed to quit.
Yeah. And become a full-time streamer. Then we can form a stream team and it can be a jam jar.
For a second, I thought you meant quit, like the book club. I was like, damn, okay. I'm getting kicked out.
You're getting kicked out for having a job. How dare you?
Me and Jam both get kicked out and it's just Victoria talking
It's
about
just
book.
me. Except then I just wouldn't do anything.
But yeah, I've got a book.
Do it,
It's got words in it. Fine, 3 stars.
Okay. Are we rating
Let's go.
anyone?
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
No,
anyone
let's just disappear.
Oh, Millie is
Bob
live.
Ro-
She's
Bob Ross
carving
is on.
pumpkins.
Ross is dead.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. She's like
Millie's
in a freaking...
thing, or
Yeah.
oh, let's rate her then.
Guys, you have to see
I'm-
where
I'm-
she's carving pumpkins.
I'm too shy to raid Millie, so I'll just stand behind you guys.
Okay. Alright, rating Millie. She's one of like our OG Twitch friends. And
She's more famous than us.
She is.
Millie is what happens if you put the effort in.
Yeah. Literally.
One day we will.
So well for herself. She's
Yeah, and we love her for it.
fantastic. So yeah, thanks everyone for being here. If you're watching on the VOD channel, come follow our Twitch channels. They will be linked in the description. Also, if you could leave a like or a comment, that'd be sick. I don't know what else you say on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Love us.
I thought you were going to say Labubu, and I was like, Labubu, because it's just a stim now. Let's go. Bye.
Labubu.
Labubu.
My Labubu's too far.